3. We're live. Easy. How you doing, man? Hey, actually, no. Let me say this though before we get going, because like this was. I'm so glad that you called me because I'm not gonna lie, man. I was starting to fall asleep. Yo, I was like, I
Oh,
was
dude, you go sleep
literally.
if you want. It's too
No,
late
no,
now.
no, no. Yeah, no. I'm glad you did because I was like, yo, I know I don't want to go to sleep right now. We got 2 days to the draft. I want to do something, but I was starting to fall asleep, bro. And you called me, and I was like, dang. I gotta answer this, bro. And I answered up like, okay, good thing I answered this phone call, man, because this got me going again. Because, bro, I was really about to fall asleep. So, thank you for
Damn,
calling, man. I'm excited for this.
no problem. I put on my AirPods. Just change the microphone at all? Is it any better or worse?
Ooh, I can't tell to be honest. It sounds good, but I can't
Okay,
tell if it's better or worse.
we'll take that then. We'll take that. Take that. Take that. No
Do
Diddy.
you
I shouldn't have
usually
said
use
that.
the AirPods for Mike? Usually use
No,
those?
usually I'm in that
Yeah.
studio, but like I just came out of our studio and it gets hot in there, bro. Even when we have the air on, I don't even understand. It gets so hot, and I'm wearing like a vest and like, yeah,
I was
it's a
about to say,
mess.
yeah, look like you outside a little bit.
Yeah.
So we didn't talk about this backstage, but we did talk about we're gonna do a first round mock and we're gonna do our final Lions ones. We don't have to consider this
Yes.
your final one, assuming I don't know. Are you gonna do one tomorrow? You think so? You don't have to
I
like
might do one.
officially.
I might do one tomorrow. Yeah, because tomorrow, yeah, I'll probably do one for tomorrow for sure.
Okay, so then how do you want to go? How do you want to do this? Do
It's
you want to
almost
do
here.
the
It's
first round
crazy.
first, or do you want to do the Lions first?
Let's do the first round first, and that way we'll have already picked for the Lions in the first round, and then we'll just finish out the draft for just the Lions. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hypothetically.
Now, now I was
Although I guess we did the first rounders already.
see. Now I was thinking about that because I'm like, wait a minute. If we, it really depended. No matter how we did, we both did separate mocks. So unless we have the same person that we draft, it's not going to make any sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I wasn't thinking
these are
that
just
one.
separate. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah,
I
we'll
didn't
just do it
really.
separate. We'll do 132 for practice for measure because we gotta do streams
Yeah.
and then we'll get it in for the Detroit
Okay.
Lions
I like that.
specifically. We'll
Hey,
make
shout
it
to
a tease.
Allie.
If you stay towards the end of the draft, then you get the Detroit Lions box.
Okay. I do. I like that. I like that. Do we have? I mean, shoot, it's been a while since we've done this. The last thing that I remember, I texted you was Michael Penix to Seattle. I don't know if we're gonna do that or not, but I think that was that was like the last time we did one of these when I texted you that, and you were on board with that idea. So like
Absolutely.
maybe that pops up. I feel like this is gonna be a lot
Yeah.
of changing because I don't remember last one, but I think it's gonna be a lot of differences in this one.
I can't wait. Love watching these. First time catching it live. Let's go. Hell yeah, Alex. I'm glad to have you.
Wait, yo, hold up, real quick, Rick. I know who we're drafting. No need to do a mock. All right, Rick. All right. Well,
Okay,
don't
Rick.
spoil it because I mean, Rick, if you know,
No,
I
Rick,
don't want to
spoil
know.
it. I don't want to know.
All right, Rick, spoil it. Just let us know. Just let us know then. Let me turn that. Down. I didn't realize how loud. Is that loud for you? You rock with that?
Hey,
All
yo,
right, right. That's why I didn't sit over
yo,
it.
my, what, how many shows we did? How many shows? 5, 6, 4, 5.
We done. Oh, yeah.
Dose of Dion, mock draft 5.0. Who are we gonna take? I don't know. All right, started. I'm cringing myself out.
All right.
Who's
Yeah,
number
that was
one?
rough.
Who's
That
odds?
was
Who's
rough.
evens?
All right. Let's. How about you go one? Because I feel like I'm usually number one. You go one. I took
Okay.
Caleb last time.
And with the first overall pick, yeah, Caleb Williams. Come on, what are we doing?
All right, Rick. Just before, I mean, this
Okay,
is.
Rick, you're fired.
Yo, Rick, watch that happen. That's crazy. All right, you said Caleb Williams. Keeping it simple. All right,
Yeah,
I'm with that. Yeah. So this is I do want to ask you though before we make this pick because
yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter here, but it just popped in my mind. So the Marvin Harrison, Malik Neighbors, Roma Dunze, like have you had any personal changes on how you would rank those guys? Like do you have a strong feel on how you'd rank them?
Between the receivers,
Yeah, the top three.
hmm, I think Marv. I mean, unless it's like a picky GM, I think Marv's probably 1, 2 neighbors, 3 Dunze.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
the big three?
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
big meat. That's what Marvin says.
Hey, yo, what song was that? Nah, that was recent.
Uh,
That was that beef. That was a
like
beef
that.
that was going on. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Hey, it's beef season.
beef.
Beef season.
It is beef season. It's crazy.
It's everywhere. That
It's
Chris
beef
Brown
season.
stuff, I wasn't ready for that.
That was the craziest one.
Yeah, that one threw me off. And then the response today, I was like, "What?" I don't know if it came out today or not, but I heard it today.
No, it did. I think it came out last night.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was That was wild. Was it? I appreciate the beef though. Just off topic, like
Yes,
as a listener, I'm on board with all that stuff.
I agree. It happens on our show too. We get sidetracked by rap beef.
Hey, that's the first over here. Okay, so we're on to the 2 pick. We got the Commanders now. I feel like I don't know who we took last time, but we know this is going to be a quarterback now. It feels like we know that. And I'm
Yes.
really doing this based on what I've heard. Like I don't have sources or nothing, but just what I've heard listening to other people, and it does sound
Yeah.
like it's pretty clear. I don't know. It does sound like the lean is Drake May. That's what it sounds like the lean is going to be here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Drake May at 2. I feel like we maybe I don't know who we usually take. I think last time we took Drake May here because I remember the Patriots ended up getting the mobile quarterback there. But yeah, I think Drake May's the side right now. What's up, Zol? Ryan, how you doing, Ryan? All right, easy. You back on the clock. I mean, we're doing trades though, right?
We are doing trades, and I hear New England is on the phone quite a bit. At least they're taking calls. Is anybody else trying to move here and grab Jaden Daniels before or JJ, I guess?
So of course the Vikings. They got the Vikings at 12, Broncos at 12, Vikings at 11. They got the Jets on here too. I don't know why they'd move up. Oh, actually, I want to ask you this though, because we're about to get to it. So Denver, the Zach Wilson trade, does that shake anything up there? You think, or you think like they're still probably going quarterback? I think it does.
So I heard something this week that made sense, but it also caught me off guard versus things I've heard from other people. So I really don't know where to go. I think Denver might be chilling, to be honest with you, or they don't have a second round pick. I really could see them trading back and trying to grab that quarterback later because there are a few guys in this draft. I'll just tell you what I heard actually. It was Denver doesn't mind Spencer Rattler, which they can get in probably like a second and or third round. So it's like they don't necessarily have to. Yeah, they don't have to trade up or out in that scenario. So you're evens though, so that'd be your pick. Do you want to trade up as Denver?
Nah, see. So I actually good question. I wasn't even thinking. I was really not even thinking about that. But dang, like okay. See, this is kind of where I'm at with it because what you said makes a ton of sense. Part of me feels like Minnesota won't move up. Like it's just gonna end up where we're sitting there and we're like, bro, no one's even moving. They sit there and McCarthy falls to 11, and that's the pick. And it's just like, okay, they got the guy anyway. Part of me thinks that's gonna happen. But to what you just said, tied along with the fact that they did go get a second first round pick, like if there is a team that has already laid it out there, we're going to move up, it's Minnesota. So I'm not going to move up as Denver. So then I'll put it back on you if you want to do that.
So I'm 11 and 23.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what the trade machine even says. Is likely to be accepted. But I just feel like it's cost more than that to get into this top 3.
I think so,
you know?
Yeah.
And who's really going to take a quarterback ahead of these guys?
Do Lions take a quarterback at all? I don't think so.
Maybe late.
I don't think we do.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think, because if I'm not mistaken, actually, let me see something real quick. I apologize. I just want to see how many picks the Patriots have. So they're at 34 and 68.
Yeah. They got like.
Damn, dude. What do they do? Fuck. I'm sorry.
Yo, I don't know.
This is where the draft starts, right? I mean, like, what depends they trade on.
I think so.
I feel like. Do you think in real life that just 11 and 23 gets it done for number 3 overall?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Because I think that as much as the Patriots are putting it out there, I think the Patriots would absolutely be cool with taking a quarterback. Like, it's the whole new thing. I think they'd be fine with taking a quarterback. And I don't know. Like, it's like even then you could say, well, dang, they could have their wide receivers the best. But I feel like they'd be cool with taking a quarterback, knowing that they really don't have a quarterback. They'd be fine with that. So they're going to ask for a lot.
Yeah, I kind of want to take the receiver here. I kind of want to take Marvin Harrison.
Harrison?
Is that cool? Are we cool with that?
Man, I'm not mad at it. I think the first mock we did like this, we took Marvin at 3. I think. You can do it again. Absolutely. That's the field.
That is high. That is high. Fuck it. Let's make the Vikings move up.
Okay. I mean, well, hold up. Who's the Patriots quarterback, right? Like, what is their plan if they don't do this?
Jacoby Brissett.
So that's the plan? You think they'd make that the plan?
That's an absolute tank job. I mean, are you familiar with next year's class at all? I'm not at all.
No, I'm not, to be honest.
Quinn Ewers, maybe?
And I mean, maybe they could expect that they're going to be bad again if they do that. Like they're going to be that bad. But I would also think anytime I'm in the top three, like part of me would believe like, nah, we're not going to be here again though. Yo, we ain't going to be top three again. That can't happen again.
I kind of want to take a quarterback for the Patriots. Take Jaden Daniels.
Okay. What? Okay. Well, because we're here. What about the shock? They say, nope, Jaden, give me McCarthy. We're not playing around with it. It's our guy. Because I mean, shoot, we had Matt Patricia here. Like we've seen things like that where they just take the dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not July 5, but I mean, it's like, okay, that was our guy, I guess.
You want to make a judge? I can't.
No, this is your pick. This is your pick. This is your pick. Yeah. See, look, I taking no credit for this one.
They have so much to build up. Let's just trade back.
Okay. In Minnesota, probably.
Yeah, let's
I think that's the only team.
What's the chat saying? I mean, I'm doing it either way.
Okay.
Too long. The machine's taking it from me.
So we didn't. So okay, but because we're talking about this, I know last time we brought it up, but we didn't do anything. I still kind of like this idea of the Giants moving from 6 to 3, going up and getting Jaden Daniels, and then giving up Daniel Jones.
Well, so they're locked in to pay Daniel Jones like $30 million this year, so that's not happening.
Yeah, but it can. I mean, financially it'd be terrible, but it's like, hey, we got to do it. I mean, do they financially do they go over the cap if they trade him? Is that the situation, or is it just that like we have a lot of dead cap? I could look that up.
They would be paying him $30 million for no reason, you know.
But see, the way that I would see it, and I just my opinion, but like if I was looking at it from that perspective, and I knew that I was on the books for that, but I could financially afford it, it wouldn't really worry me because at this point, I'm not really going out making splash moves anyways. Like I don't need the cap space, to be honest with you. All I have to do is get through the season. If I could just make the season happen, I'm fine with dealing with the dead cap now, and then we'll just move on.
I think you're talking crazy right now. I'm not
okay. I'm probably talking a little crazy. I don't know their financial.
He's going to eat a $30 million. I mean, on my part. Hold on.
Did you see? I mean, look, we saw what the Broncos did. They just ate that.
Yeah, but that's like towards the end of the season.
And I think
got some use out of them. All right, so if they got rid of him now, it would be it'd be a $69 million.
So if they trade him, but they'd open up cap space too.
$69 million in dead cap.
Easy, I ain't gonna lie, I'd do it. I'd do it if I was now.
They would not open up. They would open up zero cap space. They'd be negative $21 million.
Would they be negative $21 million if they trade him right now?
Daniel Jones, yes, pre-June, according to OTC.
Wait, what? What are you looking at that I'm not looking at? Hold up. I think you're looking at. I'm looking at the same thing, and Miss said, "Tell me they're opening up cap space."
Sure.
All right, chat. Hang with us for a sec, because this is huge. Maybe this is the
here we go.
Right here. Right. So they're. I could be looking
OTC.
Yeah. 5.4. Right. Make that pre-June first cut. Bam. Trade. Bam. Open up some cap. Now there's
opening up the cap.
There's the dead cap now. There's 33 million, like you said, in dead cap. But I'm still technically opening up cap space, and then obviously I'm handling that business now. So to me, I don't have an issue with that.
All right, hold on one second. Let me show you what I'm looking at then.
Hey, Carlos, we did our last show we did with Everything King. We did a needs list ranked. Definitely check that out, man. We broke that down, but we trade for him.
Oh, it's not letting me change my privacy well in there. See, that's so crazy because I'm looking at it on OTC, and when I go to Daniel Jones' contract, does this allow you to share? Is this showing my screen?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Let me zoom in a little bit.
You see that 69 and then the negative 21 million?
Yeah, but you're on cut.
Oh, we trade.
I mean, I see, and then that's the stuff.
This is not happening. 14 million.
Yo, hey, look.
Yeah, this is not happening. Why are we looking so far? So this is absolutely not happening.
Easy. Why would bet my life. Though? Do you need? I mean, like.
Your mic is.
Hold up. You're technically losing money, but at the same time, it's like, first off, I don't really need money. So, like, what's the debt? What's the harm of dead cap this year? I'm still technically opening up money. I just have a lot of money that's going to nobody.
This is not happening.
I'm paying a rookie quarterback. Like that money is like it's gonna offset, and then it's in the future. It's like all right, we got to pay that guy anymore. Bam, he's done.
Not happening.
You're not feeling that? All right, we can get off
Not
that. I
feeling
just
it.
think it's interesting though. Man. All right,
Not happening.
Hey, chat, what do y'all think? Put a 1 if that could happen. 2 if not. All right. We'll go back to Minnesota here.
Yeah, fucking Minnesota trades up. They take JJ McCarthy.
All right, so let's just do 11 and 23.
I did exactly.
Assume there's first round. Yeah, we'll just do that. All right.
Oh well.
JJ McCarthy. Wait.
You guys are absolutely
McCarthy. They're saying ones. Hey, it makes sense though. It makes
zero sense to just pay this guy $30 million to trade.
But it's only for now.
Sense.
But easy. Here's what I don't get. So like, let's just base on those numbers, right? If I'm opening up $14 million in cap space, $30 million technically is dead. You're right. But like that doesn't hurt me at all because I'm already. It's not like I have free agency to go through or anything. I'm still technically opening money. I just have money on the books to a guy that's not here. But the rookie, like if I had to pay Jaden Daniels now, it would sound kind of crazy. But because he's a rookie,
Giants owner.
Mm-hmm.
Say you're the owner of the team, and you're paying this general manager. Well, this is for shits and giggles. Joe Schoen salary. All right, so I'm paying Joe Schoen. Does not even have his salary on here. $8 million. All right. This guy that I'm paying $8 million to.
What up, Jack?
Pays Daniel Jones. I have his contract up so I can tell you. I wish it just said AAV. We're paying Daniel Jones $30 million. Okay. $47 million this year. 41 million. I allowed him to sign Daniel Jones this contract as the owner. I'm like, okay, you believe in this guy? You believe in Daniel Jones?
But what if there's more backstory to that?
$40 million. Okay, I guess that's what you want to do. You're my GM. I'm paying you $8 million to make these decisions. Okay, we're paying Daniel Jones $40 million. Oh, the same guy who just talked me into paying Daniel Jones $40 million now wants to move up in a draft.
Hey, easy.
To take another quarterback. I don't trust you to make quarterback decisions, brother. You just re-signed Daniel Jones for $40 million. That is not happening.
Well, let's think about but what if there's more back? What if the owner wanted him back and they're like, I don't know if we want to do that. And they're like, nah, bring him back. He's the guy.
Now, if the owner wants JJ or owner wants Daniel Jones,
owner wanted Daniel Jones paid. Because like what you're saying, I think the optics make a ton of sense. But like I think financially, like it's not crazy to do that. And I think for the Giants, they would be like, if on paper, would you not be more happy as a Giants fan if that went down?
Insanity.
You would not be happy as a Giants fan?
No. I know Giants fans. Well, I know one Giants fan. He does not want that to happen.
He's a Daniel Jones guy. He believes in Daniel Jones.
I think it's either that or it's the stupidest idea he's ever heard. Also, hold on. Who's trading for Daniel Jones? Come on.
The Patriots are.
They get Daniel Jones and all these picks and 6?
Yeah.
It's not happening. What are we doing?
Because here's the thing, right? If the Patriots move back, there's a real shot that their guy is now getting taken. And then if another team decided both of them are gone, now we're out of luck at quarterback. But if Patriots already came in saying we don't really love a quarterback that's going to be there at 3 between McCarthy and Jaden, we just want more assets. Now they get that. Plus, then they can throw a quarterback into that room where it's like, hey, I don't know if it's going to happen. All right, but we have percent. Maybe
a playoff game with Daniel Jones.
All right. I mean, easy. Come on, man.
I think it's insane. Crazy. If this happens, I will find an ATM during the draft. I'll pull $100 and I'll give it to you, cash money. How about $50?
You can give me the money. I'm definitely not betting this though. No chance I'm betting.
Oh, you don't gotta pay me nothing. That's how insane I think this is.
I'm in.
This is so far from happening. Yeah, I'm giving you a free 50 if it happens because you're just Notre Dame at that point.
This is a W for both sides, Easy. And what's crazy is Easy is the salary cap guy, man. You're the guy that does not want to pay the quarterback. And I'm just looking at it from the Giants saying, why are y'all paying him? You guys have an out right here. You're at 6. Here's your out. What if the Giants win? What if the Giants pick 14 next year? Then what? Then what do you do, Easy?
Well, what do you mean what do you do?
I mean, how do you get a quarterback? How do you get out of that? Daniel Jones is kind of whack. And you're like, we're paying him. Then you're there at 14. You're like, okay, we can't really get a quarterback here. Now what?
You trade up. Crazy.
Yo, you could have just
They
did
trade
that.
for Jared
You
Goff.
could have did it for less. Oh, snap. Okay. Let's continue. This is getting crazy. So that wait, hold up. Who do you want to take here? Because the Vikings did trade up.
If they do this, I think it's JJ. It's got to be JJ, right?
Man, you think so?
LSU
Okay.
Jaden Daniels.
Okay. Do you think then they would trade up if they knew that May was gone? I guess so. Yeah, we did it. So okay, JJ.
Yeah.
It's a little surprise. I mean, it feels surprising. It's based on what we've heard, but
I think you're crazy. So there.
Oh, the Giants should get Brock Bowers. Well, we took Brock Howell last time, so because I don't know where that's going to end up. But we got the Cardinals. This does feel like another trade back spot. Yep, we moved on. They moved out last. But I think after the trade just came out, I don't. Well, actually, take this back. Jaden Daniels just still in. So I think to make this spicy, we got to get a fourth quarterback on.
Your mic's
I'm
going
just trying to
crazy.
figure out
I think
someone
you hooked up
who's
to the
like-
headphones.
Oh, am I hooked up to the wrong thing? Hello.
You sound way better now. Way better now.
Oh, okay. I might have been hooked up to the wrong thing. No, I do think that this would be a spot then to move back again, like back-to-back trades right here. If Jaden Daniels is still on the board, I mean, we're not doing it for the Giants, right? So then it's who? Does Denver do it? I don't know. Does someone chill though?
Antonio Pierce has a prior relationship with Jaden Daniels. So I mean,
Okay,
maybe them. I also like Penix though. Me personally.
To the Raiders.
Tion needs to draft a new microphone.
Hey, hold. Hey, who has the Raiders here? So this would be me.
You have the Raiders because they're 12. Oh yeah, I do. They're 13.
Yeah.
Do we?
I mean, you make the decision.
Back-to-back quarter.
I mean, why not though? Like, if you think like realistically, if Jaden was sitting there at 4, I mean, maybe the Cardinals don't want to miss out on the receiver, and I could understand that. And they got a lot.
Hey, how about Day Juice? Patch trade back up.
All right. I mean, that would be pretty wild. No, that'd be wild. I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna stick and pick. We're gonna go receiver. We're gonna go Marvin Harrison Jr. All right, we'll keep it simple there. We'll give them the receiver. Marvin Harrison Jr. is nasty. Hey, all these receivers are nasty, to be honest.
They are.
Like, I never really watched them like that. Yo, these dudes are all legit. So yeah, we'll keep it simple there.
So this is where I think the trade actually happens to the Vikings, and they give up the same amount to get to 5 and then grab JJ. But since your odds anyway, this is your pick.
I just made the pick. Yeah, you're up, so you can trade again.
Shit. As much as I think this is a spot to trade out because they just need so much, it feels like. Why not solidify that offensive line and grab Joe All right here?
Is that the pick?
I think that's the pick.
You want to lock that in? You didn't feel confident, so I don't want to click it.
I already clicked it on mine. So
okay. So you are.
I would have explored trades, but I probably should.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably a trade spot.
Giants. The Giants have moved out. I mean, this is where the Giants take their quarterback. They're sitting here. Jaden Daniels falls in their lap. Now we don't have to make the trade.
Yeah.
Take him. That's a spot to do it. But based on Easy's logic, I feel like if you weren't willing to go move up a few spots, you're not willing to take one. So I think they're going to sit here. They're going to go get a receiver because they need help. They need a guy that's explosive. We'll take Malik Neighbors. Even though I think you can make a case for Rome over Neighbors, depending on what you're looking for. I'll take Neighbors. Because they had the Kadarius Tonys. They try to find dynamic. They don't have any of it. Now they get it with Neighbors. Especially without.
I feel like Bowers makes sense right here for the Titans.
That's what we did last time, I think. I think we did. Because it was like, got to go offensive tackle. And then it was like, no, we went Bowers.
Which I wanted to tackle in that situation, but he's off the board right now.
True. Joe Aldo is gone.
We can grab a Dunze, and you have Hopkins, a Dunze.
And Ridley?
Yeah. Give me a Dunze.
Be a lot. Okay. A Dunze.
Oh, wait. They do have Ridley. Did you already click it?
Okay. Yeah, we can reset it, though. We're only 7 picks in. We can just...
Is that what you want to do?
It's up to you, Easy. If you're not feeling good about that, we can reset it quick.
Fucking reset it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Or I can share my screen. I got the same trades going on. You want me to share mine?
If you want to, yeah, you can.
Whatever
Go
you
for it.
prefer, because you'd be the one who has to reset it.
I don't think it'll take too long to reset. I'll just
All
reset
right,
it
go
real
ahead,
quick,
reset it.
actually. Yeah.
All right, bet. All right, that's
And then this was
100% my bet.
Vikings. Oh, you're good. Is this the Vikings?
Yeah, Vikings, and they took JJ. What up, Mike McDermott? Zax.
All right.
Check out CB Prince. Oh, you should do a draft in the Lions. Oh,
Marvin.
and then Joe Alt was here.
All right. And then
Neighbors.
Neighbors. All right, here we go. Here we go.
All right.
Now what are we thinking? You thinking?
Per PFF, I really feel like a tackle would still work right here. Is that too early? I mean, am I tripping?
No, I don't think so. Not if they need it. I think remember we talked about like needs versus no, I don't think so. Like if you really need it. And you
Jaden
like the
Daniels
receiver
still on
position's
board, too?
fine.
Ooh, how about this? How about the Raiders? Didn't think Jaden Daniels was going to fall this far.
That's a good point. That would be interesting. I actually like that a lot. Because then if they really are on board with tackle, instead of forcing the pick, they just move back. But at the same time, like I feel like this is also a spot where someone wouldn't be maybe not yet, but I think it's getting to a spot where like someone would also move up for Rome.
For Rome Dunze?
Yeah. But I like the Raiders idea. I mean, am I the Raiders?
I'm the Raiders.
You're the Raiders. All right.
It's 13 and 44. Does that get it done? Is that enough to move to the top 10?
Ooh. I don't think it matters when we're doing a first round mock, right? Because it's just like, did they trade up or did they?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, just do it. Fuck it.
Okay.
Take Jaden Daniels. This mock is crazy. I love it though.
Yeah, this is pretty. It's pretty nuts. But Jaden had to go up here. He had to go up here.
Yeah, because like right, everyone's like, oh, I want Jaden. I mean, maybe they could have relaxed and they could have got him. They probably could have. Well, Patriots are right there though. So they jump ahead of the Patriots and the Broncos to make it happen. Boom. It just made sense.
I like it. How y'all doing, man? I think Raiders want Bo Nix.
No. I don't think so.
I was trying to think about that.
Oh, maybe. Bo Nix is not bad. All right. Now, these guys are probably shitting their pants. They didn't expect Rome Dunze to fall right here.
And
Falcons?
I mean, we know they have Pitts. We know they have London. I'm trying to think.
Oh, yeah, they're stacked on offense.
They're pretty stacked. Yeah. So, like,
Dallas Turner's been the...
They just added someone in free agency for receiver, right? I think they did.
They made a couple trades, actually. They got...
Who did? Falcons?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go to depth chart.
Were they the ones that got Deontay? That don't sound right. That's Carolina.
Carolina. Oh, I think that's Carolina. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right. So they got Darnell Mooney. They signed.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah. Drake London. Oh, yeah. They traded for Rondell Moore.
Yo, oh, snap. Oh, they're definitely not going to
They're kind of set at receiver, yeah.
Okay, so how about this? Because this one always feels like the one where everybody's got to take the same player here. But I would say this, if there's any flexibility on their pick, this is another move-out spot. It's like, if any, I mean, even if you're just moving a little bit, like could there be a simple swap? Chicago and Atlanta swaps right here, so Chicago can get a Dunze. If I'm Chicago, I'd do it. Because if he's gone, that changes everything for me. They take an edge, okay. But like
Chicago move up one.
Move up one. You don't have to get a ton. Just move up one spot just to go get Rome Dunze. Make sure you get him. That's what I would do.
Know, man. They got Keenan, and like if you know that Atlanta's not taking a receiver, why would you move up? I mean, guess just to beat somebody else.
This is true. No, I mean it's true. I've just thought for like a safety reason, like maybe you could like throw in a third or something. Like, now make sure we get this guy. That way, no one goes up and gets him right here. But yeah, I think we all expect it to go edge. It just feels like too obvious. Like there's something that should probably flip here. Like this isn't going to be that easy.
When I was texting my buddies who are in the know before I made my bet for this pick, I was like, Dallas Turner plus money at 8. They're like, yeah, it's kind of crazy, but there's talk they might trade back. But again, that's somebody already moved up to grab the quarterback, you know, so maybe no one's willing to trade up there now.
My man said, "Not everybody trade back." Yeah, this is a lot of trade. I just realized that. But I will say the reason I bring that up for this one is because I think for edge, there's a real shot that your 8th player, that the next player on the board right now is not edge. Like you're not looking at this saying like that's my next best player. Like Rome Dunze probably stands out as the best. So it just makes sense to get something out of this. And I don't know what they have.
Need corner, but is like Is that too early? No, I guess not.
Mm.
For a little
Yeah, they,
crayon action.
I'm I'm gonna be boring. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna take Dallas Turner. Maybe this is one that just stays the same during the draft. So
I
we'll
don't
just
hate
do
it.
that. Yeah.
I don't hate it. Chicago's back on the board, and they could just fucking do anything they want right now. They could.
I mean, they got to take a
They could even.
Doomsday.
Yeah.
Or trade back would
Another.
be ideal because they don't have any picks.
hmm This is crazy. I don't like this for this franchise. I don't want to hook up the Bears. If I'm polls though, I'm definitely picking up the phone and making some moves. But I'm gonna stay, and I'm gonna take Byron Murphy.
Mm, really? Okay. All right.
Who do you have? Who do you have? Byron Murphy or Newton?
That's so yeah, I've been working on that big board thing and I have those two right next to each other, but I right now technically I have Murphy above Newton. So I would yeah, I have Murphy above him right now.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm at the pick. It's just interesting. All right, we'll do it. Byron
Next
Murphy.
one. Sorry. There's a beautiful lady just walked in. Very distracting.
Stay, hey, stay tuned, man. We got our Lions mocks right after this. All right, and Jets on the clock.
By the way, hate that I get Byron Murphy. Not a fan of that. But
Yeah.
I got him behind my board.
Okay. Easy favorite team is the Bears. Hey, yo. Look, man, this is bro, like I don't know, man. This has to be a Doomsday. Like they're fine at receiver. They addressed it, but they're so injured there. I don't know. I'll go Doomsday here. Plus, he feels like ready made. Like you plug him in, you're gonna be ready to go. You're not gonna have any issues with that. It's not gonna be like Keenan Allen got
No
hurt.
Bowers?
So now what? You want Bowers?
Did you already take it?
No, I was saying this has to be a Doomsday to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a
Probably.
Doomsday or Bowers. But Doomsday, yeah, makes sense.
Hey, it's your pick, man. I want to make the pick.
No, 10 is you.
No, you just took Byron Murphy.
Yeah, because I'm odds. Yes, you. That's your pick.
Oh, Sam, no, you're right. Dang, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Roma Doomsday. I was like waiting for you. Okay. Roma Doomsday's the pick there. That's easy money. That's easy money for them. Okay. New England's back. Is this their first pick then? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Brock Bowers in New England.
What a flex. They just got Michael Penix here. They get Brock Bowers.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
The Penix or Bowers?
Brock Bowers, like that feels like a Patriot type of pick right there.
He does feel like a Patriot. Give them Bowers.
I like that. I do like that. And Bowers feels like the guy that would slip. Like Rome kind of slipped there, but Bowers could slip just because you. Plus, the success rate isn't there. Like historically,
I see him slipping top 10 for sure.
Okay, I like that. So then this would be me.
You like
Denver.
that?
I did. I like that. That would. I gotta get these depth charts back pulled up, man. Try to think in my head here because receiver, no. Would there be an off the wall pick here? I don't. Let me pull it up real quick.
I think so. Little Terrion Arnold.
You know, I'd like for him to fall all the way to 29. I don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah.
Maybe you think that's maybe a little.
Probably not happening.
Nah, yeah, I don't think
safe
so.
bet.
We okay, but we were looking at it. They could use a corner opposite. The receiver, they added Josh over there. I don't even know what's going on with Cortland Sutton. Like it sounds like they're willing to move off that dude. So receiver definitely feels like it'd be in play, but they don't need a speed guy with this one. They don't need Brian Thomas.
It's Sean Payton now too. Is he GM and head coach over there?
Probably a little bit, yeah. I would think
like
so.
I don't know if he'd go receiver here.
See, I think
he might like a little Cooper DeJean.
I know that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think Cooper would be the move here. I'm trying to figure out if I maybe go offensive lineman with this one, just for the interior maybe. But no, I think it's too early. I'm gonna go Cooper here. I think you just put him at safety. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
What's up, JT?
They did cut. Everyone, Lions fans keep thinking we're getting Justin Simmons.
So, yeah. That was a while ago though, right? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, they don't have a safety though, right? Or let's just sign someone.
No, you're right. My bad. I was when I heard that, I was like, oh, Sam, that just happened. No, okay, I got you. Yeah, Brandon Jones and Caden Stearns are their safeties.
What a move back for the Titans. I'm proud of them. So the Titans here, they
Now
could
this,
grab some offensive line help, which they wanted,
ooh.
or little Brian Thomas Jr. for their stud quarterback.
Wait, but hold up. If they traded out when they had the receiver right
They
there,
have Ridley though. Yeah, you're right. Give me Fuaga.
you reset it. Hey, yo, reset it.
Because no, I'm not doing that. No.
Yeah, that would have been wild. You up, Fuaga?
Yeah, because he can do a little guard and tackle. It looks like a need for both of them right now. So they grab him.
That's good. I think we addressed the need more than we more than we needed last time. When they have
Yeah.
Stidham at quarterback, it's true. But like, bro, I feel like there is still a reality. I think of reaching though. I don't know. Like, it depends on how they feel about him, right? Like, I think Bo Nix could be legit, so maybe that is just a push. But like, I do think that there's as much as they can get pushed up, there still is like a this dude ain't that. Like, he's gonna fall,
What do
bro.
you mean
Like,
for the Broncos?
yeah, for the Broncos here. Like, I
But
could
don't
see them
forget,
being
they just got Zach Wilson too.
Zach Wilson. I was gonna ask you that. Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, do you think that? I think I asked you that. Like, is that gonna shake things up? Um,
I think
in
so.
their
I think
plans?
they could kind of like chill. They don't have to be aggressive now because maybe they think they can make him into something. Because Sean Payton seems like that type of coach where he's kind of like arrogant in his abilities. Because right away when he took over that job, remember kind of the shots he was sending at Nate Daniels. He's like, yeah, it's a mess when I got here. I don't know if you remember that. Sean Payton was kind of like talking shit a little bit there. Aaron Rodgers
Yeah,
got into it.
yeah.
So like, I think he's arrogant enough to think that he could fix Zach Wilson while also getting
Mm.
maybe a Spencer Rattler or someone.
It to me,
Like,
I thought it felt more like we're doing this, so that means we are gonna take a quarter. I don't know, but it wouldn't make sense then to give up draft capital. I don't know why you would do
yeah,
it. Like, why would you just give up draft capital and make people think like, oh dang, we're not taking a quarterback, but we do? It's like, are you worried about someone taking your guy at 12? Like, you're gonna have to move up regardless. It feels like. So
mhm.
yeah, no, I think you might be right. You might be right there, especially if you liked him when I mean, he was coaching when he was drafted. So yeah, if you liked him then, I mean, the Cowboys traded for Trey Lance. That could shake up how they do the draft, like him as their backup.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Penix could have went there too, but I think I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. Man. I'd be surprised if one went that early, but it like maybe this is a sleeper team to go quarterback. they,
Yeah.
I don't think so, but maybe I don't know. They don't seem happy with what they got. Okay. Yeah, I can't
I'm
go
taking.
receiver here. I don't know. I think
I like Jerzon Newton. Right, they got defensive coordinator as their head coach.
yeah, and their interior is pretty whack, right? Well, the S out of Brazil,
Yeah,
so they can put those two together.
get a little, yeah, because I think Newton's pretty. Who did you have, by the way, as DT1? I missed that. If you
I had Murphy. I have Murphy at one right now.
You have Murphy as well. All right.
Yeah. But it's a weird one. Like, that's one I definitely want to revisit because I'm gonna like do my unveiling tomorrow, and I think that one might change. He might drop to like 3 or 4. I don't know. Like, when you watch him, it's like you've seen him too. So you see the pass rush and you see the twitch and all those things, but then at the same time, I personally I just question like how this is gonna fit in the NFL. Like, just watching the stat, I just get questions like I don't know what team this is gonna.
Murphy.
Yeah, it just he feels a
Oh,
little
dude.
bit weird in terms of just like
That's
a
working
plug-in
everywhere.
fit. It's working everywhere.
It's working everywhere.
All right. Well, I got him on right now, but yo, he might drop for me, bro. I'm not. He might be like 4 tomorrow. I don't know. I just have that one, but I don't know. All right. I mean, look here for the Saints side. I like what you said with defensive lineman though, because immediately I was thinking, defensive end. They've been trying to kind of figure that out. They'll put like high picks there. They have Foskey. I don't know if he's done anything. They just added Chase Young. Smith. They don't do that, but the interior, yeah, it's kind of weak. Then at cornerback, they could use a corner 3. I don't know that you go cornerback 3 here though, but I will say though, like body type wise, like a big long body type wise cornerback would make sense here. It's just like, would you do it with Paulson, Adibo, and Marshawn Lattimore? Lattimore's been banged up. You know what? I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go cornerback. We're gonna take Terrion Arnold right here at 14. I think that idea of we don't know what the future is with Marshawn Lattimore, maybe completely. This could be
Yeah.
that replacement.
Okay. Colts on the board. They got a young quarterback. I know they got Michael Pittman, but maybe they get somebody where Richardson could just launch it down the field to him and grab Brian Thomas
Mm,
Jr. But they also could grab Ricky Pearsall, who has a prior rapport with things too later.
yeah,
They also
I
need
thought
DB.
I thought you were about to take that right here. They do need corner,
Brian,
and Mitchell's chilling.
yeah, grab him. This is like a no-brainer, right?
I think so. I think the fit
Yeah,
makes too
grab
much sense.
Quinion.
I think the fit makes too much sense there. Okay, on to Seattle. We know that their offensive line. I mean, it says guard. I don't think I don't really have to replace their tackles, but I think the reason that Troy keeps getting mocked here is because he'll step into guard. Like it feels like an easy
Yeah,
transition for him. I don't know about some of the other guys just going right into guard. We looked at their edge rushers. That was kind of shaky. Like they've had like flash players there. Man, would
yeah.
Jared Verse be like
Latu,
a Seattle type?
reverse. Yeah, I
Would Jared
mean,
Verse
Mike
be kind of
McDonald, we got to think. So he had Aiden Hutchinson at Michigan. He had, yeah, I can see him taking
yeah,
verse. Verse or
man.
Latu.
Dang, okay. Because now I'm thinking like what the Seattle Seahawks have done historically, and like they'll go with kind of guys that like maybe have some background issues. I don't know, maybe injury related too, which you could do with Latu. But now that
Yeah.
Pete Carroll's not there anymore, does that kind of go away? Maybe that's not the approach anymore.
Well, so I
Might
think he's
shake
still in
things
the
up.
front office.
Oh,
He
true.
moved
No,
back.
that's true. Still doing some work.
Um, shoot.
They address corner. They're good there. So now it's just
Michael
like,
Penix is, this is where you had Michael Penix the other week.
oh, you're right. Dang, you're right. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Michael Penix here.
Michael Penix.
Because I was gonna go edge rusher. I was gonna go edge rusher there. Because I feel like as much as their offensive line is questionable, they make it work. Like you don't always notice it as an issue,
Yeah.
but because of that, yeah, dude, this would be so fun. Like when we were talking about, I can't remember where I heard it, but like that idea of him with Metcalf and Lockett and Smith and Jigba, like bro, that'd be so perfect for them. I love that idea.
Now, these guys, the Jaguars, oh my God, you're right. Because he kind of had that in Washington. And their offensive coordinator, we talked about this last week too. That is offensive coordinator for Washington is the offensive coordinator for Seattle now.
There he is. Yeah. So now the connections are there too. So that pick just made even more
Yeah.
sense. All right, I like that. That's the point that you brought up when you texted me. Because I didn't even know that, to be honest with you. I'm just like, hey,
Yeah,
that makes
Ryan
sense.
Grubb.
And it's like, man,
Here is. Go ahead, I'm listening.
I was also saying I think guard makes sense, but I don't think that they would feel the need to do it. And I think edge here, like there's a real shot that with all the edges, like they're not sold on any of them at that spot. So this would be the spot to go kind of crazy. It's like I'm gonna go off a little bit here.
They signed Ezra Cleveland. They signed Mitch Morse. I don't know if he's a starter though. They obviously addressed the defensive line. Let me go back to the board here.
Are you talking about the Jaguars?
Yeah. Were you talking about the Seahawks? I apologize if you were.
No, you're good. I'm just thinking.
Did they sign? Who was their? Do you have their depth chart in front of you?
Which team? Hey, my
Jacksonville?
bad. Yeah,
No, you're good.
yeah,
It up right here.
yeah. I
Cam
got it.
Robinson, Ezra Cleveland, Mitch Morse, Brandon Sheriff. He's guard.
Anton Harrison.
Anton Harrison.
Recent draft pick. They have Fortner been there too. Walker Little. That's not
Is
bad.
he good?
And they added Cleveland during the year and then extended him. So I don't. Is Anton Harrison good? I don't honestly
Yeah.
know, but I do know that they just added him. I think last year, maybe it was 2 years ago, but they just made that draft pick because it was right after the suspension. They're like, oh, let's go draft somebody at the end of the first round.
Let's see what he did.
Easy. I saw this. Charles line straight for Brian Thomas. Yo, we had a mock like that. Which one of these players is your guy in the draft?
What was it? Who's one player in this draft? I love Byron Murphy. I think you're muted again. Flab Nabbit. I'm gonna go. Listen, Trevor Lawrence. I still have faith in him. I still think he's a stud. I think he got banged up pretty good last year. I think that's what kind of he was never able to stay healthy and stay on the field full time.
Yep.
I think it's crazy that some of these offensive tackle prospects are still here. I'm taking Fashanu and Harrison or Anton, whatever the hell his name is.
I'm not mad at that.
He's gonna have to compete. He's got to earn his keep. Give me Fashanu.
Nah, yeah, I ain't mad at that because the board is like right there. It makes so much sense with how that's looking. Um,
Yeah, I don't think
I,
any of these tackles fall this far, to be honest.
no,
Well,
someone's gonna get
Fashanu,
him.
yeah,
The offense though is strong at the top of this draft, bro. Like offense is kind of loaded.
yeah,
Defense not so much, but offense is loaded. Um, I think this one is the one. I don't know if we did it last time, but it does feel like maybe this is the one where you get the surprise offensive lineman. Like it feels like they've been trying to hit on that. Maybe they just say, "No, it's just not working. Let's get off of that."
okay,
I know defensive tackle makes sense because DJ Reader, but my thing is like,
yeah,
okay, you added Sheldon Rankins. He's not replacing Reader, but I don't think either of these guys are any of these guys are replacing Reader. Like stylistically, they're not a
hmm
replacement for Reader. So I'm gonna go tackle and take
I don't hate it.
Hanu. Yeah, because
I
like you
mean,
said,
like,
they're there.
why wouldn't you? Yeah, especially a guy of that caliber. You pass on it so often. Joe Burrow got hurt this year again. You got to address it. Okay, so I might get freaky here
Okay, I want to. Let me see that. Let's do it.
because Brad Holmes, past relationship with
Oh,
Spike over there. I don't know the GM's name. I can't think of it.
okay.
All right, he's gonna pick up the phone and use Les
Yeah.
Snead, my mentor. I
Yeah.
did you a solid. I gave you
Right.
Matthew Stafford. That got you a Super Bowl ring. It's my turn. Skip Bayless voice. All right, it's time for you to return the favor, buddy. And I
Yeah.
don't want to trade from me to me because I'm of course going to accept it for my Detroit Lions, Dion.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
I need you to play Les
I
Snead in
got
this
you.
scenario, okay?
Yeah. 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 Okay. What we thinking?
So Les, I'm just BS here and catch up. How's the family? How's the kids? Before let me find the Detroit Lions here.
Man, we were at the park earlier today, just tuna sandwiches. One kid.
The sandwich.
Hey, I don't know. It was a wild day. It was a wild day. What do you think it easy?
Um, Listen, less is more. How
Mm,
about
that's what I like to
pick
hear.
29? Because you're used to drafting back there anyway. Pick 29, and maybe next year second. It's a lot of pressure on myself to make the pick here for who I want, but
Wait, so the offer is 29 and next year second for the 19 pick?
yeah, moving up 10 spots. That's heavy though. That
Yeah.
feels heavy.
I'm be honest, like we got a lot of picks this year, but I'm
hmm
greedy. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
let me get a little bit of something this year and then we can make it happen, I think.
You want some this year?
Yeah,
Okay, I got you.
the
I got you.
fans, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So, because we're gonna win the Super Bowl next year, that
Right.
that second round pick was gonna be the very last pick of that second round. So
Okay,
I'll do you a
actually,
favor
you
then.
saying that, I don't want to make the trade anymore.
At all, zero trade.
No,
So I'm taking the second off the board here for you. You want
because you
some
made me
this year?
rethink it. Now I like realize that pick is actually terrible. So let's hang up the phone.
Okay, let me.
No, I'm playing.
All right.
Easy. Why did you point that out, man? Hey, this is gonna be the worst second
Well,
round.
I'm just saying
Okay.
it is. So let me give
Okay.
you my third this year. You want to pick this year? The next year is going to be around a third round pick, regardless.
This is
Let me
true.
give you my
Okay.
third.
Okay, but how about this, right? So watch
10
this.
spots.
Because we have all these picks this year,
Okay.
I want to change the offer for you. How about
Okay.
this? Because you're gonna win the Super Bowl, and that's gonna be pick 32. Let me get next
Yeah.
year's first, and I'll
Next year first.
out because I can see that gap that you got going there. I'll throw you
Yeah.
155 for this year, but I need
You're
next
going to
year's
give me
first.
more for a first, brother.
No,
Come on,
I mean
Les.
because I'm giving you
You,
a little
you,
bit of
you,
value, and
you
it's
taught me the
look,
game
it's
here,
pick
Les.
32. It's pick 32.
I'm
We need a
Les.
quarterback next year. That's what I'm preparing for. We're gonna take one
Les.
last ride here.
You got me giving you 2 first round picks for pick 19 and 155.
Okay, I mean, look, the way you say it like that sounds interesting. How about pick 99? Because again, you see that gap, right? This will like fall right in the middle of that gap.
Oh, Les, man. I mean,
This is as
the
far as
value
I
of a
can go.
first
I'm gonna
rounder
be
is
honest with you.
crazy.
Right, but you got 99, so who
How
needs that
about
first round, right?
how about
You want to get off the first round pick, go back to the second?
give me 19 and 52?
Yeah, nah. Look, man.
You
Hopefully, I
getting
see
up?
you. You know what
You
I'm
getting up?
saying during the
Okay. Hey,
season.
hey. I hope.
We go back
Hey,
to the second
God
round
bless
pick
New
if you want to.
Year's.
If you want to really talk, we go back to the second round pick. But no, I can't do all that. Now I'm losing the trade straight up.
Okay.
So
It's on
let me.
you, Les. That's what
Yeah.
I'm working with because
So
I do have. I called you as a friend.
right.
We have a past relationship. I do have the Steelers who need quite a bit. I'm sure they
Mm,
would like the extra picks. You
I think
might
I
need something
know.
a bit too.
No, you're right. So that second round pick next year could really help us. You know what I mean? Just move up if we have to. But I still do need something this year again, just for the fans. That way they know like we did some work.
Okay.
How about this? Let's make it interesting. You give
Okay.
me pick 73 and we swap it for 99. You're staying in the
So
top 100. You just backing
so
up
I move
25
up.
spots.
Oh, when you say it like that, it hurts. So I'm
It's,
giving you
it's
20.
not that
I'm
bad.
moving up 10. So we're
Yep.
swapping first and swapping thirds.
Swap. Yep. That's it. And then you give me next year second.
And next year second.
And next year second. Yeah. Because otherwise,
Les,
I'd be
come
actually
on.
losing the trade. Now, this is realistic.
Les.
This is realistic. Now, because if I take the second round off, you're actually you're just finessing me, right? Like you're just getting more value here by a lot.
Les. I'll tell you what. Because I know you're picking Jerjon Newton here with the retirement of Aaron Donald. I could
No,
probably
I got
still
my man
cook with the
Charles,
Steelers.
who's telling me this is what's up.
Go ahead. What Charles said.
You said Brian Thomas is going to cook with the Steelers.
No. I'm saying I
Oh,
could probably cook something up with the Steelers because they
oh,
need a
true.
lot right now. You know,
Okay, well, how about this? You're right. That's a good point. We're
because I'm
gonna
not
do
gonna
that pick
lie.
swap, but I need it.
Okay.
See, here I'm taking this back to what you said. Right, this is gonna be the end of the round.
Ooh,
So round two
okay.
is 62. So I'll take round 3 next year, but because you got 2 fourths, I'm gonna need to see one of those two.
So 2/3 and 29 for 19 and 99.
So we're just swapping 73 for 99, and then next year I need a
Okay.
third and a fourth.
Ooh, Les, you're digging in my pockets, man.
This is as far as I can go, to be honest with you.
I'm
Straight up
not,
like this is a lot. I'm giving up here.
Les, I love you, brother. Hey, you go make that 19th pick.
All right. Wait, is the 19th pick mine? Easy,
It's
you
not.
weren't feeling that?
I'm just gonna give it to you now, because
Oh,
you
yeah.
deserve it.
You weren't feeling that for real? I feel like that was a really good offer. That
No,
second one, that last one,
it felt steep.
going back from 73 to 99, then a third and a fourth next year. Like I feel like that's not too bad.
I felt naked.
Okay. All right. So this is my. Now I got to make
I
the.
probably did what Charles did. I just didn't want to insult you. I would offer the 6th instead of the 4th.
Mm.
Well, you know what? Do you want to do some nerd stuff, or we don't have to? I know we're just on here. Just
Go ahead. So
let's do this.
the value chart.
Yeah, I already got it pulled up.
The issue you'll have is the future picks. We won't know the value, so we can look at them as like a little bit lower value because it's not current, but also still kind
So
of just point it as the last pick of next year, like near the last pick. We'll just put. How about that? We'll just point it as next year's last pick of that round. So last pick of the fourth round, last pick of the third round is the value that we're using for futures.
somebody messaged me that I did not call. I'm so confused right now.
Clack
I have
out
no
how
idea.
Steelers made a pick. Yeah.
All right. Is it showing my screen? What'd you say? Okay.
So this I think we should do. We look at it as future picks are the last pick of the round because we know there's less value for a future pick. So a third round pick, last pick of the third round, fourth round, last pick of the fourth round. That's the number value. Because then we already know it's likely going to be there anyway.
Because what's the last pick of the?
This
Oh,
year
that's a
be
big difference.
108. Oh yeah.
What if we go right in the middle, like 370?
Nah, because you got to think about it from the future spot. Like, nah, this is next year.
Oh, like if we're actually winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because I expect it to be the bottom pick, so I got to be realistic there.
Okay.
And then the fact that it's not this year, like, let me take a
270.
little bit else off it.
All right, so 19's worth 875. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I have pick 29 that's worth 640.
Yeah.
So realistically, my second round pick should be getting that done for you, brother.
The second round pick, just alone. What second round pick?
Because the second round pick value, if we're doing it off of this year's, is 292. So that's giving us that 8. No, it's getting in the 900s.
That was never an offer though. 29.
That was not an offer
for the pick. Nah.
What I offer you? 2/3.
No, you.
So let's do. Go ahead.
Well, are we doing the final offer? Because the final offer I can remember. The final offer was, you were giving me a third and a fourth in the future. So 108 plus 39, we'll say let's just say it's 150, right? It's about 150. So there was that. Plus then it was a swap, and the swap was going back from 73 to 99. So 225 all the way to 84, something like that.
That's a big difference. Value-wise, you're saying? Oh, over number-wise.
Yeah, because that...
How about this?
Okay. Okay, wait, we can simplify this because I'm getting lost too.
Because I got lost, yeah. How about this? So your pick at 19 is valued at 875 carats. I'm just giving it an increment there. All right. My pick 29 is worth 640.
Okay.
My pick 73 is worth 225. That gets us at 865. We're 10 short of where you're at. I'll throw in that extra 6 rounder I got from Carlton Davis
next year
from the Buccaneers, to make up for it.
So a second and next year's 6 to make the deal.
And this is also the Buccaneers 6. So it's not even like the last pick of the 6th round.
See, I would as Rams, we'll do that deal.
You do that deal?
It's just as a Lions fan, do you want to see that deal done? I guess so.
A first, third, and I don't know, Lions fans. Should we make it a poll?
I can make it a poll. So this is what you're saying, right? You're saying 29 and 61 for 19, and you're throwing in next year's 6.
No, 29-73 in next year's 6.
Oh, 73. Okay. See, that makes it more interesting now because that's a huge
First,
drop
third,
off value-wise. Like if you look at your chart, 61 versus 29 is massive. I mean, 61 versus 73 is pretty massive.
Yeah, but I'm giving you next year's 6 to make that jump.
Okay. Yeah. So, okay, I'm on board with that. I think it'd be good in real life then for the Lions to then try to move out of 61 if they can.
This is a mess. I don't even know who I'm trading up for.
Oh, dang. All right. Hey, I'm down for this trade. Let's make this trade happen. I think we should rock with this. If this is the move.
Make the trade?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
All right.
Chat.
All right.
Chat, we cool with it?
Clock.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're on the clock.
2019 is going to force a trade. How about that? All right. I'm on the clock with the Detroit Lions at pick 19. Whoo, so much pressure, Dion. There's a lot of pressure right now.
Yeah, there is. Your boy's still there, though. Like, they got him ranked at 19, too. Oh, I didn't mean to click that.
All right. Should we let the chat vote between Latu and Verse?
That's who you're down to, Latu and Verse?
I think so.
We can let that vote. I'm curious to see what people think on that one.
I'm curious, too.
Okay. So let's do a poll. Who would you rather have in this situation, Latu or Verse? And you'd rather have Verse, right? Is that more of a fit thing, or is that you just think the player is better?
I feel safer, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Just with the medicals and just Latu actually probably should be the pick, right?
I mean, to me, Latu's the better player. But what you're saying is real. What you're saying is real, though. Like right now, like from what we've seen, I think Latu's better. Latu would also immediately help us, right? Like you know, like that was your big point there. But Verse, you look at it as you have a 1-year deal with Davenport, and if Davenport doesn't get extended, which is a possibility, even though I think he will, if he doesn't, that's a straight up replacement. So he'll mix in this year, and then you have your guy for the future. And you have to figure out what you do with Pascal. I mean, to be honest, but it gives him a little bit of a year buffer, and then you also have a new defensive line coach, which hopefully you get more out of.
I think we get Latu. I mean, Chat's already got him at 53%.
53% Latu. Hey, Chat, we got 30 seconds. Get your final votes in 30 seconds. Because this thing, that's tight. I thought that was going to be, to be honest.
Yeah, oh, it's 50-50.
15, 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8. Oh,
7,
first come back. 6.
10, 8, 7, 5, 3. Oh snap! It's going down 2.
Lots of people where you at? Lots of people where
1.
you at? Lots of people where
Gonna
you
end
at?
it. 52%.
All right.
Said.
Brian Thomas it is.
Yo, Jared. That's your
I just
guy,
want to
though.
say real quick.
Okay.
It would be Latu. Like gun to the head.
Wait.
What?
Time out. No. Time out. Easy.
We're going verse.
Easy.
We're going
This
verse.
is your guy. Why would you don't? It's your guy.
Latu could jump in and contribute right away. Verse can too.
Yeah, because like, I mean, last time we were on here, you were like, I don't know, man. That Oregon State.
There are medical concerns for Latu. Give me verse. Verse it up.
All right, we're going
verse it up.
My hair though. That's an interesting situation.
He won the thing too. So I gotta get
He did. He did. That was a good one. Kick from studio. I don't want to do that. Oh, that's your share screen. Okay. All right.
Oh,
keep this rolling. Chat. No, you're good. Again, we're doing our Lions mocks right after this. Pick 20. So now is it me?
It is you.
Okay, so they're saying receiver, but we do have Pickens. They had a Van Jefferson. Yeah, they need a receiver. They need a receiver big time.
Well, I haven't taken one in the first round 17 years.
They haven't?
They have not in 17 years. They have not drafted a receiver first round.
Dang, that kind of do make sense though. Offensive line. I know a lot of Steelers fans. They seem to want offensive linemen. I would say for Latham fit. I don't know.
JPJ.
He might fit.
Do you know why JPJ's sliding out? I mean, are his medicals officially out? I mean, it's crazy. He's in the no box. Have him.
Yeah, I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any medical things that dropped him, but I have been hearing that for a while that he's probably. A lot of people think he's going to go start of round 2. That's what I've heard a lot of people say. But I mean, I don't know exactly why. To be honest, like I'll just say this straight up. Like to me, he'd be more worthy of going here than Brian Thomas would. Like, so I'm not going to change on that, but I hear it too. So it does sound like he's probably going to fall a little bit realistically, but I think he's worth a first round pick. Like, I don't really understand it to me. So,
yeah.
The JC Latham one's interesting. I just don't know exactly what they do like schematically to make that fit because they do have Broderick Jones. They're not going to move off of Dan Moore, but JC Latham's the right tackle. I don't know if you want to move Broderick Jones. I don't know if he was the left tackle coming out. Mary Smith was the right tackle. Graham Barton played everywhere. Graham Barton would be the most interesting to me here.
Could he maybe play left tackle? Maybe make the rookie make the change.
Yeah, Graham Barton's played left tackle. Yeah. Oh, are you talking about the?
Oh,
Roderick Jones. I like Graham Barton. Yeah, I think that'd be the move for him.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the pick. Especially knowing your stat that they ain't drafting no receivers. Like that just makes it easy for me.
Yeah.
Horse's milk before cereal. That has to be it. That has to be it. Someone leaked that. Because honestly, if I found that out, I probably wouldn't draft him either. Like, nah, this dude's different.
All right. Dolphins on the clock. They just lost Wilkins. Is this too soon for they also might want to protect.
We usually go offensive line, I feel like here.
Let's go Latham.
He said that's undraftable. Okay,
Latham. Yeah, they kind of set everywhere else. Like, I feel like offensive line's got to be it.
Yeah, Latham's legit too. Like it's just about finding the right fit for him.
Yeah.
He's a dog. If I don't know. Maybe this is the right spot for him. Philadelphia, another one of those teams that feel like go a lot of different spots here. Did they just add Devin White? I didn't even know they did that. That's huge actually. I didn't know they did it this offseason.
Well, yeah.
I think we typically go corner. I think after last year you kind of have to go defense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess you could try to replace Kelsey, but I feel like that's a. I mean, their cornerback. They got Slay in there. They have starters, but we're gonna go.
Kool-Aid.
I still think Nate Wiggins is the guy. I'm gonna go Wiggins.
Okay, I still like Nate Wiggins too. It's just a wait. That's literally it.
Yeah, I think like Slay's play style. He's not a big hitter necessarily, right? So it's like if Slay, you have Bradbury. It's like okay, Wiggins will fit in there.
Patriots.
Plus, Wiggins could probably play in the slot a little bit if they wanted him to.
Patriots, yeah. All right, Patriots at 13 or at 11, they took
Brock Bowers.
Is I feel like Latu's a Patriot, right? Or Jerjon Newton. I mean, they could go anything really. Well, we grab that quarterback.
I mean, they brought back Uche, but Uche's only a third down player. I don't know that they have a consistent edge rusher. Do they? I mean, Anfernee Jennings doesn't get pass rush. They added Keon White, but he wouldn't be the same. They have Matthew Judon. I think he was out most of last year, so maybe not.
Yeah. Judon Latu would be nasty. They also could throw Jerjon Newton in the middle of that. They got DT.
Devon Godcho. I don't know how you pronounce his name. David Godcho or something. Christian Barmore and then Armon Watts. I could see them adding to that. If you were trying to play like that old school Patriot style, I don't know that it would work, but yeah, they could use it. They could use offensive line.
I don't want to take too much. They could use anything, but for the Mims, more of a question. Question mark.
Mims. Yeah,
I mean, they're picking right at 34.
I kind of like Mims actually. This is kind of interesting. I like J.C. Latham here, if he was here.
He was.
Yeah.
Give me. They have no receivers either, but I also think they like taking receivers late. Give me Jerjon Newton.
Okay. That's your guy. That's your boy. All right, that's your guy.
Makes sense. That DC head coach now. And then they're at pick 34 in the second round. They turn around, grab Bo Nix. Ka-chow.
Ooh, okay. I mean, they could have added Daniel Jones, but we're on to the Cowboys. I mean, who cares to be real? Let's just take a running back. I mean, this is a Cowboys thing right here. They're gonna go play.
Very Cowboys pick.
I know they want receiver big time. Their fans do.
Yeah.
I'm trying with CeeDee Lamb. Like, what would be the move? It feels like you'd have to get someone that's going to take the top off, but size, like they both do. And then you talk about size too.
Brian Thomas.
Yeah, I don't know. Because okay, so they added the third round pick a couple years ago. Didn't really pan out from South Alabama, but that like if they're just looking for a burner, maybe that is Brian Thomas. But like, I would think Mitchell. Mitchell to me kind of feels like a Cowboy. I'm gonna go Mitchell here.
Mitchell.
Yeah,
I like that.
Mims to the tackles. They lost their. Oh, I can't read. Mims to the Cowboys. He lost their tackle. Yeah,
I took Donnie Mitchell.
Yeah, I took Mitchell. What's up, Boom?
He feels like a Cowboy. Oh, fudge me, bro. If the Packers got Latu, I would not be a fan of that. They need to work on that offensive line. Marius Mims.
I'm not mad at it. Do they need to work on their offensive line now?
Yeah, they just dropped what's his name retired?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I just want that's like another one of those teams like Seattle where I just wonder a little bit like I get why they need it, but it's like their tackles didn't play bad last year unless they're just trying to move Zach Tom inside. But they kind of just work without Bakhtiari. Like that's been normal. And then they have Rasheed Wallace at left tackle. So okay. On to Tampa.
You know more than you took it. Sorry.
My bad. Go. What's up? What were you gonna say?
No, did you take it? Yeah, take it. It's too late. I was gonna say you know more of what's going on with them than me because you do those NFC North streams.
Yeah, the last time I talked to the Packers guy, he thought that they visioned Zach Tom as a Hall of Fame center. So I think the pick makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
I think we've seen it work at tackle. Okay, Tampa Bay. I think this kind of feels like it fell in their lap a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
He feels that worked out too well.
I can see him being a Seahawk or a Buck for damn sure.
Find a Kevin Dotson late in the draft.
Marvin Harrison Jr. earlier with him. Go ahead, Wilson.
I was gonna say when Kevin Dotson came out, it was like the first year we were doing the draft stuff. And bro, I loved Kevin Dotson. I mocked him all the time, and I loved him because PFF loved him, bro. He had such a crazy high grade that I mocked him all the time. And he ended up being a dog, so they were on that one because their grades were insane for him. I don't think they had him ranked high, but his grades were insane. Okay, yeah, Arizona.
I feel like they got DC at head coach.
Harbin.
They got Murphy Bunting on the outside.
Could they back-to-back receiver? Brian Thomas is there.
No, I mean that would actually be insane. I mean, because they got who's the kid? Who's their name? John something. Their coach.
You talking about Gannon?
Yeah, Richard. Yeah, John Gannon.
They need
Is Dennis
offensive line.
Gardeck? Yeah, they do.
Gardeck was
I
like
feel like all the
Gardeck was like an effort player. Like he actually played really well last year for him. He was like an effort guy, but he played really well. I don't know. He's a long term guy though.
he's the he's the white dude, right? Oh, he actually did play really well. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the board again. Jax Powers Johnson. Does that work for you? Are you muted? I can't see you. Oh shoot, where'd he go? Yo, you all right?
You're good. Yeah, you're good. You're good. I had to step out for a sec. You said Jax Powers Johnson. I think it makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, step away. Mom, the meatloaf. Oh, you're muted.
Oh my. Bro. Say Meatloaf is on fire though. You said that. Okay, we're on the yeah. This. Oh my goodness. Like, they have to. I'm trying to think if there could be
Right?
something crazy here.
I
I
think they have to. Or Troy
look,
Franklin. No way. He's over Troy Franklin.
like could they do something crazy there? Maybe, but I don't think they can.
No, yeah, take it.
Got to get a vertical threat there. And plus, that's the perfect quarterback to be with. If you're going to make Brian Thomas work, go with that guy.
Yeah, exactly. The Rams are here. They missed out on that DT. I kind of figured they bolstered up that.
Did.
Ooh, does Kool-Aid fit what they like to do?
But now they can take quarterback.
Yeah,
I think they're more of like a zone team.
and they actually had a pretty straight slot guy too, if I'm not mistaken.
They
Kool-Aid's
did
zone
lose,
guy
though. They
too.
lost their top corner last year. Oh, I'm take that back. They added Darius Williams. So they have Darius and they have Trey White. And yeah, so I mean maybe. I mean, you got injuries there. It wouldn't hurt to add someone to that. But is that the
I was thinking the one I'm thinking. I don't
Newman?
know. I think it's. Huh?
I was looking at their depth chart. Their interior defensive line, Deswan Newton's their starter with Bobby Brown out of Toledo. So that's oh no. Go ahead. What were you thinking?
Mikey Sandstrom? Is that too early? I don't think it's too early.
Just get a slot.
I mean, do they need a slot?
They could use that. I mean, they got Quentin Lake there, and then Kobe Durant. He could probably play slot, but that'd be interesting. Is Quentin Lake kind of good? I'm trying to think back to when we played him.
I think he is actually.
Did he? He might have been good last year. I don't remember, to be honest. That'd be a need pick for sure.
Quentin Lake.
Interesting. I
I
always think of Rams going D line first. That's what I always think of.
Yeah, but I mean, who's really here on the board wise that was like worth?
True.
Maybe Chop or Darius. Ooh, Darius Robinson. I can see that. Maybe.
This could be a Fisk fit.
Fisk fit? Is that early?
I think so, but I feel like it could be early for Sainer still too.
And you think Kool-Aid doesn't fit their system?
No, actually, I think he would probably, because I'm looking at it like Tre'Davious White was a big press man corner. Darius Williams is a field corner, so he would go right behind Tre'Davious White, which I think would be fine. I'd want him to start, but I wouldn't have any issue with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Jalen, another great receiver. Yeah, fuck it. Take Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Sorry, guys.
What did I say? Peyton Wilson. I like that. That's a good idea. I don't know how they'll feel about the injury stuff. Let me see real quick. Let me see the roster. Dang, I can't find it. What division is this team in?
What? The
oh, here it is.
AFC North.
I was struggling. Okay.
They can do anything here. I think Peyton Wilson makes it, or Tyler. No, they did a good at safety.
Like them going wide receiver again would be kind of nuts. I don't know. Maybe not.
I mean, hate it, though.
Yeah.
They just lost Odell.
That depth chart's not that great.
Tyler Guyton.
Baton hasn't done anything. Tyler Guyton. for Daniel Falele. Replace him. Bro, they could actually like use some pieces though. Like you look at this roster, like they could use some
Yeah,
dudes.
maybe they trade back.
Oh, but they got Trent Simpson. I wouldn't replace that. I wouldn't just put a guy right on top of that. Like this
Well,
would be the time for like, let's go.
Oh, you talking about for quarter or linebackers?
Yeah,
Ooh, he could have a breakout year for them. That'd be crazy.
man, I do like the tackle idea though. That's interesting.
Guyton's so young where you can kind of mold him. I would like Troy. I mean, Troy Franklin. Zay Flowers kind of speedy guy too, though.
Right. So like, what would be?
You know what?
Yeah.
Actually, what do you think of the contested catches for? I know we had the conversation. The contested catches for Keon, number wise, weren't in his favor.
I don't think they were in his favor. No. Yeah, I think they were like 30-some%. But I mean, I like the way that he played in contested situations. You think that's what they want, a contested catch guy?
Because Lamar does a lot of those situations where he's kind of scrambling back there. He kind of toss up a little 50-50 ball. You know what I'm saying? If he's back there, maybe you want a guy who just climb up there and get it. I think Leggett fits that too. But do you really take that over Keon Coleman?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like with the receivers that are here, like, what's their next pick? They could probably wait. Maybe not. They got 62.
62, a whole 30 picks.
So it's either that or I go tackle. You definitely can't wait on tackle.
You definitely can't wait on tackle, so I wouldn't hate that either.
Unless they don't feel like they need it. I don't know how Falele was playing. He was a third-round pick, though. All right, I'm gonna go receiver.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go Jalen Polk right here.
You know what? That makes sense for that same scenario. I mean, you saw him do it with Penix, so
yeah, I like that. Yeah, I don't hate that either. Charles Jordan Morgan been cool.
It's just crazy that PFF has Polk ranked so low to me.
Yep. PFF.
Sun setting down for my guy. Trent Williams getting kind of old. It says CB here, but are they talking like an outside guy?
I think so. I think it's to replace the Michigan corner, probably.
Who's their safety? Tyler Newton.
They have Ward. Oh, they added Yadam though. They probably be Ambry Thomas, but they added Isaac Yadam. I don't know that he starts, but he played well last year. But he was like one of those under the radar guys. So, I mean, they could probably add something to that.
Let me see real quick. It's 49ers.
Hey, watch them go Malachi Corley right here. Yo, you don't even know. If we were going to go wild first round, Malachi Corley to the Ravens would have been something. I would have loved that.
I would love that too. Maybe they get him that 61 or whatever it's at.
True, yeah. That might be worth chilling on, yeah. They could use offensive line.
Hargrave, they signed Leonard Floyd. Nick Bosa, obviously. Greenlaw keeps getting hurt, and the other kid's still there. But is that too early for a linebacker?
Yo, I'm going to be honest with you. I'd go offensive line here.
I was saying that too. Get Guyton, because he's a guy who can sit behind Trent Williams for a year. And he's limited playing experience in college anyway. So I like that. Are you still there? Bueller?
Lord. Now, I was going to say, I liked how they moved up. It looks like they moved up Jordan Morgan a little bit on their rankings. That's good.
Yeah, they did.
Good for him.
Xavier Worthy or McConkey. This is you, though.
Is that – I'm trying to
right?
Is it because of the situation that just happened? Is that kind of why you're thinking for sure it's got to be receiver?
Yo, Troy Franklin actually has size and speed. 6'3". He's fast as shit. What did he run? Well, he looks fast on tape. I think he ran a slower 40, actually.
Nah, easy. You got to go tackle here, bro. You got to go Jordan Morgan right here.
Hey, that's your pick.
Yeah.
Ran a 4.41.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't like their tackles, dude. Their tackles are a disaster. They can make it work at receiver. Like, look how deep it is. We're going to – that's the type of team that tells me they'll find something.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is I mean, their best receiver was like, what, a third or fourth round pick last year? He was Rashee Rice went kind of late. So that's our final first round mock. This thing was nuts.
This thing was nuts.
This thing was nuts.
It, or you should post it. One of us should post it.
Okay, I'm gonna download it right now. That way I can post it. Final. I love it though. Like I like the guys that we got in there. I feel like the
Yeah, I do too.
names make sense. Yeah.
How do you grade that trade for the Lions, personally?
Mm. It's a tough one because we didn't. I don't think we gave up too much. Like
I
I
like
would.
that.
Yeah, if we have 61, then we can move out of that. Maybe get a fourth later. Like I would be really happy with that, just to get something back. Even if you only went
Right?
back like 10 spots to that 73 spot, I don't have an issue because we didn't really give up a future pick, right? It was a future 6. So the deal
Yeah.
I like. The deal I like. I'm not sold on moving up though for reverse, but I like the deal. I honestly probably wouldn't have moved up for either of those edge rushers. I'm gonna show you what I would have done because we're about to go to our Lions mock draft. But I like the trade. I like the
All right,
trade.
let's see.
That was a little build up there. That was pretty good.
That was fun.
Give it a B minus. Easy, ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All right. So
Mine's crazy. Off rip.
okay. I'll say this though. So go ahead. Say your thing.
No, I'm just saying mine was crazy. That's it. That's all I gotta say. I usually don't like trading mock drafts, but I want to get my guys. And I remember Brad. Did you listen to Brad speak last week?
Maybe. I don't remember. Maybe yes, I think so.
So he spoke, and the word he used like multiple times was conviction. Like that's the biggest thing. If you want to move up and get a guy, they want to be they want to be convicted of it. And that's pretty much what I did in my draft. I was like, yo, give me him, give me him, give me him, and one guy.
Yes, sir. So that's actually why I wouldn't have traded reverse because I don't have that conviction. Yeah, there you go. No,
I try to get a lot to.
You did. You cheated a little bit, but it's all cool. Look, man. So I'm gonna be honest. I got 2 mocks, but I'm not gonna go break them both down. But the first one is one that I did today, which I did on Bleacher Report, which was called the predictive mock, where I was just like, this is straight up guessing what the Lions are gonna do. You cool if I show that first before I do the one that's kind of crazy like yours?
Yeah, dude, I don't care. Do what you gotta do.
All right. I think it's worth showing because I didn't get to show it over here. Okay, let me start with that. And like, bro, I gotta make this clear. This is a predictive mock draft. So this isn't like these are guys that I like you said, you got conviction. but it wasn't just me. Like this is also like me predicting what I think is gonna happen. And oh my goodness, bro, I got too many mock drafts here. Okay, here we go. And this one was
conviction.
Nah, this is like my predicting. Like this is what who the Lions will take. This may tweak because I'm gonna cheat for sure and tweak it. But for now, like this is what I felt good about today. 2 days out. Here we go. I'll roll through this pretty fast. But we started off with a trade back. I think the idea of where they land isn't the most important thing. It's just the idea of trading somewhere and moving back, I think makes sense. I think ideally if they could stay at 32, they'd be on board with that. And PFF just didn't offer that. They said 34. I'm like, all right, whatever. So we move back 34. We go to New England. Don't know why New England's moving up, but I guess because it's a new era, so they're moving up. And then in return, I just did it straight to the value chart, 104 for pick 29. I did what me and Easy were doing, and the numbers just kind of play out equaling there. So, boom, there's the trade back. All right, here we go. It's about to go up. First pick, Lions select Jalen Polk at 34. Yo,
okay.
The Easy, the response, bro, was not. They did not love it. Let me say that. The response from the people watching, like there was some that were cool with it. They're like, "Oh yeah, you got a big body, you got the X receiver." There are others, bro, like, "No, this is trash." I was gonna get people off immediately with this pick, but I went to sleep last night, and regardless of the name, I think we were talking about this. If you had to make me guess which position the Lions go with their first pick, I would put money on receiver. That'd be where my money would go if I had to put money somewhere. I wouldn't bet on it because I don't feel good about any spot, but I would put the money on receiver. And I think after moving back, I think Polk's worthy of this spot to me, but also I think the Lions aren't like we saw last year when they took Campbell and Gibbs. Like it wasn't consensus. That's the guy right there. He won't be consensus in this spot, but I think it fits perfectly for what we're doing. So Jalen Polk at 34.
I like Jalen Polk a lot. I think he adjusts the ball really well, and I think he's arguably got the best hands in the draft.
Look at that. So you're on board. All right, let's continue. Now the next one was not a trade back. We just sat and cornerback we talked about Andrew Phillips out of Kentucky. Yeah, this one kind of is based on the simulator too, because they kind of have him going here now. So I kind of had to just jump on it. I don't know that he goes this early, but yeah, you jump on it because it just fits perfect for the Lions. He can fit opposite of Carlton Davis long term. He can play in the slot. I think he's best in man coverage, specifically as a press cornerback. So, and he's going to play the run. Like there's few cornerbacks that stand out there. He's one of them to me. So Andrew Phillips is the pick. And then we made it you don't love it? Is that what you said? I'll let you.
We'll move on.
I wasn't sure if you were gonna like speak on it or like I was kind of flying through it, so it's up to you.
it feels. I mean, listen, I really don't know what people's boards look like. I know they obviously met with him. He plays the nickel spot, which obviously we have Brian Branch, but we also heard Dan Campbell talking about Branch playing a little bit more safety, which makes sense. He'll be on the field more. But then you also, what are you doing with Iffy at that point? So,
No, I
but
would play him wide. I wouldn't play him in the slot.
who?
Andrew
Andrew
Phillips. Like, I hear
Phillips?
what you're saying. I would play him out
Okay.
wide. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're the one, didn't you say he was a slot guy?
No, I can pull my
Shorter,
notes back
stockier
up.
guy? Yeah.
No. Nah, that ain't. Oh no. Oh no, I was the one that I think I compared him to
Yeah.
Clark Phillips and Amik Robertson. Remember we were talking about
Okay.
that? So maybe I
So
gave
maybe
up.
you said Clark. Okay, I don't know who Clark Phillips is.
I was saying the
Malik
body
Robinson.
type. He is small though. He may
Okay.
have played in the slot last year. I probably gave up the perception that I was talking about that, and I think it's fair. Because I think he did play a little bit of both, but he definitely played wide with Kentucky. So and he's 5'10" and a half, 190. So he's not on the bigger side. He's definitely on a shorter side for a wide corner. But I think for the role, like if you look at Cam Sutton's build and what they had there, if you look at Amik Robertson's build, like the build would be, I think, fine for what the Lions would want because it's a compliment to Carlton Davis. It's not a guy that's like Carlton Davis.
Mm.
That's why I made that pick. Yeah. All right.
I had to watch
We
film
keep
on
moving.
him. Yeah.
We're checking out. And then so here we went with safety. So we went with I don't know how do you know how to pronounce this guy's name?
Hold on, let me come back.
Yeah,
Darden Taylor Demerson.
All right, that sounded cool. That guy, Texas Tech. Yeah, I went with the safety here. Like, bro, like we talk about the safety depth. I think they clearly need to add it. I think they will at some point. We expect them to sign a free agent, at least one. They probably will. Maybe CJ Moore comes back. I don't know. But to me, and also I didn't realize Tavier Thomas, who we brought in for a visit, he signed. I just saw that today. I had no idea. He signed with the Buccaneers. So I don't know if that was new or, but you remember the cornerback from Houston that was like, okay, he had some buzz. Yeah, he signed with the Bucks. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So there you go. But this to me, is obviously he's a backup, but he also, I think just skill set wise, he can fit into like the Iffy and Kirby role of like, okay, we can ask him to go play man, but he can also play as a single high safety. And, you know, because of how much we blitz, like you're going to have some of that flexibility. So I think it kind of limits the type of safeties the Lions would be willing to go after because they need to have range. And he takes the ball away too. Like if you go watch him play TCU, he had like 3 interceptions and he's just jumping routes. So, and also team captain this past season. Yeah, anytime I see a dude with team captain, immediately I'm like, maybe that should be a Lions pick.
Sorry, those girls that walked in the boys' bathroom. I was laughing.
Oh snap! Okay, okay. Let's not show the grades. Let's go on to. Hey, Jay, y'all didn't see that. Stop! If y'all are judging me based on the grades, man. All right, I'm gonna win one of these easy today. I'm winning. This one does not count. But Hunter, I don't know how to say his name. I'm straight up. I don't know how to say it. Center out of
Norzad. Hunter Norzad.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds like the First Omen. I was watching the First Omen. That's what that sounded like. Maybe he was.
Yeah, check out this.
Anyway, this to me is like, okay, I expect him to add some offensive line depth. I think you could argue tackles first, and then it would be center and then guard. But for me, for the Lions, if you ask me, like as much as I think there's an idea, and we'll talk about it, of drafting a tackle to replace Decker in the future because you don't want to play Sewell and Decker at the same time, I do think that the way that Brad Holmes will approach it won't be like that. I think if he approaches offensive line, it'll be, if that's the case, we'll go draft that next year with a top pick because we're going to have to go high to get that future tackle anyway. We're going to go get a guy that can play backup center because Michael Neese is our backup center. We don't know about Frank's future, but he also athletically can play, you know, in any kind of offensive scheme. So it's perfect there. There's limitations to those guys. He's got a lot of strength. And I think there's some guard flexion. He was from Cornell where he played right tackle for 20 starts. So this is a guy to me, like, he's got to stop playing over his toes because he falls over way too much. Like Ohio State was rough for him. But outside of that, there's actually a lot of things to like within his game, and I think as a backup, it makes sense. We need some flexibility there, and I think Brad will be more likely to go after that rather than a tackle. And plus, we have Colby Sorsky, so let me. Yeah, he let Nas down, bro. What does that even mean? Okay, I don't know that one. I don't know.
You were the one. You just disappointed. You let Nas down. They gave you a B plus for Andrew Phillips, though.
Yeah, we don't talk about the grades easy.
But yeah, we don't talk about it.
No, we don't do that. 129. All right, this was a trade up. This is the other trade I had. I try to follow the value chart here. So I gave up 164, 201, future fourth, and for a future fifth. I just swapped future picks. And then we move up to go get Dwayne Carter. So we've talked about him, I think, before, easy, but 3-time team captain, first time in Duke history. Keep that in mind. All right, just remember that. because we all
Okay.
remember that when Josh Pascal was taken and how much that was a story. It was like a 3-time captain, first time. Dwayne Carter is exactly the same way. Plus, like I said, I think stylistically he can fit in this defense. And I think for the Lions, I'm making it simple as this. When you look at the interior defensive line, if you go into a game without Ali McNeil, where's your pressure coming from on first and second down? Like, I don't know, because we still have to figure out if Levi's going to be that guy, if he can hold up against the run. And then plus there's future questions there. I know DJ Reader can rush the passer. He's good there, but I want more juice. I think the Lions, after last season, having to go through Walu and all these different ventures to try to find any kind of pass rush, they'd be on board with saying, like, let's just go get that guy. Plus, he's a Lion. Like, he's a 3-time captain. We're going to go get that guy. Okay. This I know I've talked about him. Yeah, I forgot I did this. I took Nathaniel Watson, linebacker. Like I said, I think he's his best as a pass rusher. And I do think the future of linebacker, like, you know how for a while, and it still kind of is because most linebackers are undersized, but that was the buzz. And then before that was Isaiah Simmons, and it was the big linebackers. It was dude out of Tulsa, and those didn't really hit, so they kind of died. I think the future is not only like, all down linebackers. Like, I think the best linebackers you can have are the traditional Jack Campbell builds, and that's why the Lions invested like they did. But I do think, and right here, Charles, I do think this guy can play on the line of scrimmage. I think that's where he'd be at his best because he can really hold up against the run. And I think he's one of the better blitzing linebackers I've seen. I throw the number again, 21 sacks since 2021. So to me, I think that's kind of the future of linebacker. Outside of getting your traditional early pick, the guys that can blitz from the second level, I think, are the guys that'll have the success. So that's why I did that. And then we wrap it up with, okay, this one, actually, I have the wrong graphic here. So this wasn't the running back that I took. I had it like, because he wasn't on the simulator. I took a guy that we took last time. I took Keelan Robinson out of Texas because he's averaged 25 yards per kick return at Texas. So he's going to have that role. And, he's a 4-star recruit. He ran like a 4.42 240, started with Alabama, transferred out. Like, all the athleticism's there. The guy could absolutely athletically. So
lock the front.
You don't have questions about that. It's just about him getting snaps. He hasn't had many snaps in this college.
Before I leave, let's check it right now. All right.
But no, this is
Bye, Mom.
It's not your typical edge, but it's like that. Oh, also, I will say this. That was your mom?
No.
That ain't your mom.
I wish.
Hold up.
Hey,
yo, hold on. That was your mom. No edge. No, you good. Yeah, my bad. Hey, yo, no edge. I was gonna say this. The reason I didn't take edge because, again, it's predictive, and I do think that the way that the Lions, I think there's a real possibility the Lions don't draft an edge. I think there's always a position they only have so many draft picks where you're like, oh, they didn't add that, but then none of us kind of talk about it. I think edge could end up being that spot. I know I may be on a limb there, but I really think there's that possibility. Like, Nat Watson could rush. I think there's a possibility of it, man, because I think they have a lot of guys for the future there. So that we didn't hear. Yeah. Plus, I didn't have a guy there, so I just didn't take anybody. But yeah, there we go.
I mean, maybe they did get Betts as well. I don't know, dude.
Betts isn't your favorite player on the team?
No.
Okay.
And neither is your guy. Davenport.
Yo, I need to see it, bro. I'm telling you. We were on here last time with Easy talking about linebacker. I need to see it where he's winning as a pure edge rusher. I have not seen it. Like, I have not got that buy-in yet. I love him as a prospect. I haven't got that buy-in because I haven't seen it yet. I think Watson can blitz up there with him. Maybe not to that same extent, but he's up there. He's up there because, like I said, I think a lot of Cooper's stats come from spirals, and we don't do that. All right, we'll move on now. Easy, you want to start or you want me to start with this one? We're doing I don't even know what we're calling this. Our mocks. Mine's wild too. So
my line's mocks. Whatever you want to do, I'm down for it.
Easy. Let's do yours.
Okay.
Let's do yours. Yeah. All right. Let me get pulled up. I think it was this one. Nope. Ain't it?
God damn it, Bobby.
Yo. Oh, I know where it is. I figured it out. I got it.
Oh, mine?
Yeah. I didn't even realize you did that. Okay. I'm going to zoom in on yours too. Dang, why is yours blurry, man? All right. The first couple are going to be a little blurry. Hey, y'all know.
Wow.
Hey, here we go.
Share screen from Twitter. Or I don't care, actually.
It's honestly worse if I do that because I can't zoom in. It's all right. It's not too bad. This one's better than the time before.
It's not that bad.
Here we go.
All right. I got a little crazy with the motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, this is why you did this. Okay.
Do you like what I did?
I mean, it's kind of the trade that we just made, right? So that was the inspiration.
Yeah, honestly, this one I did at 15, so I gave up a little more. I like the trade we did better, but I just don't know if in reality he falls that far. but maybe he
I don't.
does. I don't know.
I don't think this is bad at all. But yeah, you can
So,
show that.
oh, what'd you do?
I almost showed everything. Go ahead.
All right, I moved up to 15. It may not be as exciting because we literally just did it. I grabbed Jared Verse. I don't trust Marcus Davenport. I don't think anybody should trust Marcus Davenport, including Brad Holmes, but they do. 5 back surgeries, I think he had, or shoulder surgeries. Was it shoulder? Yeah, 5 shoulder surgeries he had, and just I think 22 alone heading into that last season. I'm not a fan of it, so I grabbed Jared Verse, a guy I think is just actually really high ceiling still, and a pretty high floor as well. I think he come in and give you what Davenport's giving you almost off rip. He plays physical, he plays angry, he plays mad. I think
You
that's
do.
the type of guys they want on the opposite, not the opposite of Hutch all the time, but it's obviously that's what they did with Davenport, and I think he could do what Davenport does, and maybe even be more.
Yeah, you broke it down, TJ Tampa. Yeah, I'm lower on Tampa than most, but I like Rakestraw. We've had him a few times pop up here. Okay, let's continue. Another trade.
All right,
Ooh,
another trade.
ooh, a
All right,
little
this
move up.
time,
Okay.
yeah, a little move up.
It's impressive. Hey, that's that conviction, easy.
Conviction. All right, I talked about it on my show today. The value in a guy that brings you that yak ability moving forward in the NFL is going to be extremely high. No more hip drop. All right, I don't know how these guys are supposed to tackle people, but while they figure it out, Xavier Leggett's running through the attempts, and he's taking it to the crib. I moved up 2/3, 73 in next year's for pick 49, and I grabbed Xavier Leggett, wide receiver out of South Carolina. He's also a kid who's overcome a lot of adversity in his life. Lost both his parents as senior year of high school after graduating. It was in a motorcycle accident, and persisted and pursued to become the best football player he could still. And obviously, his best year is last year. And I think in that area, in terms of yak, Xavier Leggett's going to bring that for you.
Yeah.
Imagine him across the middle while Jamo's going deep and dragging safeties with him. Leggett's taking the crib, running 4.39. Well, how much does he weigh? Hold on.
221.
221?
Yeah.
God damn, that's a big boy running that 4.39. Just saying. Thick boy.
He did a lot of slot work too, so like a
Yeah.
lot. He moved around a ton. So what you're saying, like they put him at running back. I mean, you could put him anywhere.
You could even do that. You could honestly get freaky like that if you wanted to.
Yeah. And to your point, like if you're going this route, because when I heard Yak, I immediately thought Corley, but you went with Leggett. But with that, like body type wise, this fits more for what you could argue the Lions need than Corley would. Like it's more natural. They both give you good run after catch. I think Corley's is better, but he's more natural as a fit to replace what you're talking about. So
yes,
I'm on board with it.
Yeah, I'm with you right there too. Like Corley gives you all that yak that I was talking about, and honestly, probably even more. He's basically a running back at wide receiver. But with him, I think there's better route running. I think there's better hands in terms of like a guy's gonna go out there and get it in 50-50 situations. I think Xavier Leggett he's the better prospect than Corley.
Okay, I'm gonna disagree, but all right. Actually, I don't even know if I'm gonna disagree on that one because I think I had Leggett higher. So let me not disagree. Hey, yo, so
he's just trying to win. He's just trying to win because he's been taking these L's.
No, I had Leggett higher. I ain't gonna lie. I had Leggett higher. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Dang.
Yeah.
No, I will say my man said McConkey over. McConkey was the guy easy where I was trying to fall asleep last night and I was doing this like I took Polk. It's like, could that be the guy? Like that the Lions go with at 29, like McConkey. Like I didn't get there on it because I don't have him that high, but
yeah,
I don't know. He was one of those.
Ooh, McConkey's gonna be fucking good, man. As long as he stays healthy. I didn't know he had all those injury stuff until he told me.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's keep him moving. Offensive
Boom.
line.
Speaking of injury stuff, Zach Zinter, guy probably would have been day 2. Probably. I mean, it's day 2 either way, I guess, in this draft. But
that's round 4. You're good.
Yeah, 130. I know I seen him in PFF. I think he's like mocked at like 160. Or I'm sorry, he's like on the big board at 160. But again, conviction.
Yeah.
In the position of need. We don't know what Zeitler's going on, following this year. Graham Glasgow, I mean, yeah, he spot started for us last year, but did we see him going through full 17? No. So give me a guy like Zach Zinter, who was highly touted heading into this year's draft class before the injury.
All right. I like it. Okay. It's like a similar I guess edge is different, but it's kind of like a similar range your next couple picks to what mine were in the predictive mock. So oh, that was the trade up. My bad, I didn't show that. So you give dang easy. We have like no future pick. Guys, keep this in mind when you're grading these. All right. That's a future third and sixth. I need to see some of that recouped easy because right now that grade is
two
covering
for guys who contribute right now. Stop.
It's covering a solid D-. I'm gonna be honest, but you got time. Hey, you got time though.
Wilding right now. You're wilding right now.
Okay.
Bang!
All right. Yeah.
I get an absolute dog. Dwight McGlothern. He's a little bit versatile. Can play a little bit of safety. Can play a little bit of DB. And I think he's, we said the Razorbacks. He means it. This guy's a little fucking monster. Dwight McGlothern.
All right.
And look, if you want to play him inside there for a little bit, that's cool. Bump Brian Branch to safety.
Bam. You think he can play slot?
I think he can.
Okay. All right.
Ran a 4.47. He's a bit of a ball hawk. He actually originally, this kid was supposed to play for LSU.
So that's it.
Don't see Razorbacks think he's no good. He's went to the chill.
Hey, just so y'all know, the last pick that I made, he originally went to Alabama over 26 other schools.
Yeah, don't care.
I mean, it's just one of those things where, and then he went to Texas. So like, if we're really, you know what I'm saying, easy, I feel like it's okay. And then is this the final? Jalen Harrell. This is my favorite. This is my favorite one, to be honest, because I don't think we've mocked him yet. So
yeah. So I mean, you got Jalen Harrell, who I think actually was kind of productive. I mean, I like Jalen Harrell. I think more than a lot of people do. I also think that he can play Sam.
Yeah, absolutely.
Feeling that?
Oh yeah, that's where I put him.
Yeah, I think he's versatile in that way too. 242, like 6'4". I mean, if you watch Michigan football this year, you know who he is. 6 sacks last season, if I'm not mistaken. A bunch of hurries. I don't really understand why he is this low, being quite honest with you, but I think he fit that Sam linebacker spot for us, or again, just play like on the line. But yeah, obviously no hand down.
Hey, I like it, especially for this value. I think the reason he's probably so low is because he doesn't. I don't know how many ways he's actually gonna be able to win as a pass rusher. That's my concern with him. Like he has that nice little spin move. There's some productivity there in college. I think he had like 4 or 5 sacks. Could be off on that though. But I don't know that there's like a lot of ways to win outside of his spin counter that he throws. But outside of that, like if you're just looking at it from a run defender / like he has covered versatility, you'll get that. So you could get like immediate impact value here. And then definitely special teams upside too. 6'3", 250.
And look, man, Mike McDonald, very pro-style defense. And I think Jalen, I mean, all these Michigan guys really learned to play their role and like a key cog and just like the ultimate goal of just being a solid defense versus like sacrificing gap integrity to make plays. Like I feel like a lot of people on this Michigan defense, and I shouldn't have to tell anybody this, they're national championship partly for this reason. They're very sound. And I think you're getting a guy, again, who's already in the pro-style defense. I think he should be higher on boards, really, to be honest with you.
Okay. I mean, definitely on his PFF one, based on who they usually have available at the end. But I would also say maybe that's why I like Chris Jenkins a little bit. You know, we did that mock while back to Chris Jenkins. You weren't
too little. It's too little. Too little.
All right. Now we're good.
Okay. Let's see.
Whoa.
Even your computer system's trying to shut that nonsense up right now. They're trying to shut it up right now. And if I'm not mistaken, brother, this looks like an A to me. I'm just saying. Are you muted on purpose at this point? Or is it a PC?
What'd you say?
All right, now you sound a lot better. It's not like you're on a phone there.
If I'm not mistaken, what'd you say?
The computer was trying to tell you to shut your mouth and know your role. That's all I'm saying. The computer.
That sounds incorrect.
The computer
sounds very incorrect. Yeah.
Hey, chat's loving it.
All right. I mean, of course the chat's loving it. Easy. I've never won a mock draft on here. I don't even need a second person. It's a C. Easy. It's straight up. I've never had a good mock draft. All right. Let's move your All right.
Charles.
All right, here we go. Final pick.
I lost points for getting up a 3rd and a 6, Charles. Come on, Charles. What are we doing? This is Super Bowl
I mean,
run here.
that's
You
realistic.
grab Jared versus contributing right now.
You know what's
for
crazy?
Super Bowl run. You grab Xavier Lett, who's contributing right now for Super Bowl run. You grab Zach Zinner, who's likely to contribute right now at some point. I'm in for the future too. McLaurin, I think he contribute right now too. Harold, again, pro style defense is coming from. Just
Can I offer this? I want to offer this just as a word of concern. Like, and this is real. I'm not.
2 4s next year too. Sorry.
You acquire 2 4s? Oh yeah. I mean,
No,
look, man.
we have 2 4s.
Easy. Everybody wants a draft pick. Next year's gonna come around and we'll be like, oh yeah, you got a 3rd round pick. And be like, oh my goodness, bro, how are we gonna get that? And it'll be the 6th round. Like, we don't have that pick. Be like, Easy got rid of it. Easy got rid of it for 2 starters, bro. Let's think about that. For 2 starters.
2 starters. Exactly.
2 starters.
Boom.
2 starters. I'm about to get 2 starters and move back. Y'all hold it. But no, for real though, I do want to offer this as a question because that is a question I think it's worth speaking on because I think when we look at, we know, and I have Xavier Legette ranked high, right? I had him 3rd when we did our top 10.
Yeah.
We know that in the first 2 rounds, I would say about 50% of the time the receiver is going to bust. Like the bust rate of receivers is extremely high for as many as we usually like. If you just go to the last few drafts, there are so many guys that don't hit. And I think there's real, yeah. Like if we could just go pick random years, for example, recently, and you could look through the first round and be like, yo, there's a lot of guys that did not hit. And it's crazy because we like so many of them. And we can do that if you want. But like the Xavier Legette thing, let's do it because the Xavier Legette thing, the concern I have is I have him 3rd. I may change it, but I have him 3rd right now. I love him. My concern is he's such a poor route runner that I feel like we have seen bust through the fact that they don't route run well. Now, maybe you could point some of that. It's just he didn't have as many snaps. And I think that's a very fair point. I have to look into a little more. But guys like I heard the name today and it hit me and I was like, oh, snap. Who was the dude from Colorado a couple years ago that went in the 2nd round and he was a complete ball? He's a big receiver, huge, explosive after the catch, poor route runner, and he missed. Chad, y'all know who I'm talking about? He's got like a kind of a weird name. Let me
you're 100% making this up.
No, I'm not. You'll know as soon as I say it. Yo, you're gonna know as soon as I say it. Watch this.
This guy he's making stuff up.
Yo, no, I'm being real though. Like this ain't even like trying to hate on your pick. It was Laviska Shenault. Laviska Shenault. He went the 10th pick in the 2nd round. He is completely busted in the NFL. Big receiver, poor route runner, great after the catch. Has not worked.
You know who took him?
Who?
Jaguars.
Yeah.
When they're bad.
That it's not been his last stop though. He's been. I don't think he's just been.
Yeah. You know who signed him after that, Dion? Carolina Panthers, another bad team. Don't you do this to Xavier Legette right now? Those are 2 bad teams. Back when they grabbed him, they drafted him with the old management, Laviska Shenault, the Jaguars. And I could be wrong, the general manager here, but I'm pretty sure that's when Urban Meyer was there, heavily involved, making decisions, and that's when they drafted Laviska Shenault.
That would have been before Urban Meyer. I think that was like easy. All right. No, I'm not and I'm not even disagreeing with you, like because, like I said, I haven't ranked high, but I just know that we're gonna walk away, and there's gonna be about half these guys that just don't hit at all. So it's like I'm just trying to think about it through like what guy could actually miss because of like this was glaring and it wasn't there. Like, okay, I just put up a random draft. And I think once we get to kind of like the end of the 1st round, right? Let's do this here. Random draft 2021. Ready? Kadarius Toney. Starting at pick 20. You had Kadarius Toney.
Oh, okay. I didn't towards the end first.
Rashad Bateman. That's 2 misses. That's the next 2 misses. Let's continue. Elijah Moore. I would say it's a miss. Right? Okay. Let's continue. Who else do we got here? And now we're into the 2nd round.
All right.
Let me see.
For you to be.
Rondale Moore. I would argue that's a miss. That's 4. That's 4 straight. Rondale Moore's not a miss. Dwayne Eskridge, that's a miss. Tutu Atwell, probably a miss. Terrace Marshall, that's a miss. Every pick, that was 6 straight misses. And I'm just saying this as a word of caution because the guys that hit were all at the top. Jamar Chase hit, right? Pick 5. Monty Smith 10, he hit. And then you also had the other dude who's in there too. I think, right? Was maybe not. Maybe those were the only 2. I mean, I won't go to 5 picks. But like, those were the top guys. So you could honestly argue similarly that this draft kind of lays out like that. And I don't think they're all going to be missing. But you have the top group, and then after that, So I'm just saying, like, I think there's a real shot that, and this is why I'm saying this because of this. When I have them ranked, I have them all ranked so close that it concerns me because I know that about half of those are going to miss.
Yeah, you want the one I think is going to miss.
Please,
by the way, Nico Collins, third round of this draft class.
He's popping. He popped.
Josh
Took a while,
Palmer.
but he popped.
Moving on.
I like Josh Palmer. Yeah.
I think Adonai Mitchell could miss just because I think he might be tasked with like more than what he's capable of, right? Because a little bit longer. I like him. Okay. I think, but I don't think he'll be where he's going to be drafted at. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Is that fair?
No, that makes sense. Because when we were doing our rankings, you had him pretty low, so it was like, okay. I mean, you didn't have him low, but you were like surprised that he was so high for me.
And then you know what?
Absolutely.
Let me actually.
And Chad, it's not like I'm bringing up a random receiver. I'm bringing this up because for me, and this is only my grade, so you can listen to whoever you want to here. I have him with a 3 as route savvy, as a 3 for route running, and as a 5 for release. That's poor, and average. So like I'm concerned of that as a fan because I'm like, I don't know, man. Like I think he can separate. I think there's upside there, but it's just if it's not there yet. And I think there's a good point to it, which is the fact that he hasn't played that much. Like he's been so limited. So the fact that he hasn't had the snaps up until this year, the hope is like that's going to come around because he's athletic. I mean, the 4.39 is insane. 40-inch vertical, like he has the athleticism.
You think the route running is bad or limited?
I thought it was bad, but I could read through my notes here if you want.
Also, don't think I'm this smart, but I was listening to Steve Smith and Lance Zierlein speaking about some collegiate programs, which to be fair, he was there 5 years, so maybe route running should have been a little bit better. But a lot of them just teach bad technique just in general. Like if you go to LSU receivers and you watch like them coming off of like they almost try to use their shoulder to avoid versus just running a clean route, like using their feet. They try to, that's according to Steve Smith again, because I'm not. This is their words. Steve Smith is a legend, by the way. He said that's something you can fix at the pro level. That's just like bad coaching at the collegiate thing. Could that be?
I hope so. I mean, it could be. No, it absolutely could. And I hope so. Maybe that is more of like a landing spot thing than because, it's like the one side is, okay, if you can fix it, then why is there so many players that miss at receiver? Then the flip side is, well, maybe that's just realistically, they just haven't landed in good spots. Like I went to the next year just to see. So if we get out of the top 11, which was Crystal Lave and JMO, right? We'll see on JMO. Then you have Jahan Dotson. Don't know that he's hit. They have Treylon Burks completely missed.
Yeah.
Just going in order here. Let me keep going. We got Christian Watson. I mean, at this point, he's just been hurt. But, I mean, we'll see on that one.
Sorry.
I think so, too, bro. I like Christian Watson a lot. I like him a lot. Wan'Dale Robinson, I would say that was a miss. John Mechie, he's hit. Actually, no, he hasn't. John Mechie hasn't hit. I lied. He has 150 yards in his career. Tyquan Thornton, that was a miss. I don't know why they took him there anyway. And then you have some hits. You have George Pickens with the hit. Alec Pierce, kind of. You have a miss with Sky Moore. It's almost like maybe that too many receivers are getting pushed up towards the top. You know what I mean? Like, are we putting too many receivers at the top? Because a lot of times when we do mocks, like we do them live, everybody's taking receivers high. And part of me like wonders, like, are we just rating these guys way too high because it's a receiver and there's just so many of them? You keep going, man. Bayless Jones, that's a miss.
Yeah. I mean, so there's guys that people have ranked high that I think are going to be like what they're projected to be. Like I'm against, and I could be dead ass wrong, especially if you look like fit matters too, like where some guys go. Like I think with Ben Johnson, like you could make Xavier like it kind of like work. Like he's going to be given specific route trees to where he can succeed. But I just don't think I don't think he's much of a miss, man. I just think he's too much of a dog. I think he's too determined in a way. I know that sounds stupid. Yeah. This is like he just loves the game, but like that's how they draft, right? They draft those type of guys.
Yeah. No, I like that. I like that point.
But
I'm with you. Hey, I'm with you.
Xavier Worthy, I think. Go ahead.
I think he's a miss. No, go ahead. I don't think Xavier Worthy's gonna hit. I don't think he's gonna hit.
I'm with you, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's like guys like that. Like, oh, he ran fast. Like, why is he?
Hey,
there's so many guys run fast every year. You know
I know.
What I'm saying?
I think 40 time receiver is one of the worst stats to honestly look at. Like, it's cool to know it. And it's like, yo, if it's a 4.7, okay, we might need to pause. Maybe he's a tight end. But like when you get to the range of like, all right, 4-3 versus 4-4 or 4-5, like you get in that bubble, it's like, all right, who really cares, bro? Watch him play. If he plays fast, you're good. But like once you're in that range, bro, they're fast. All right, they're fast. They're probably just as fast as that cornerback that's lined up across from him. So they're gonna be fine
Yeah.
speed wise for the most part, unless you get like this rare JMOs and things like that.
Freaking, I think he's good. I think Ricky Pearsall could be a miss. I like
Yeah,
him.
I think
Though.
so.
I don't, but I can see it being a miss.
He's
Troy
stiff.
Franklin
Stiff
maybe
is a concern. I think he's a little
stiff
stiff.
as a board.
I don't like stiff.
Keon
excuse
Coleman,
me.
I don't know what the hell he's gonna be. Roman
Yeah.
Wilson's gonna be good, but he might just be another average slot guy.
I think I like Coleman more because I thought he could separate, even though he wasn't a great route runner, which was weird.
That's fair. I gotta watch more tape on him to be fair.
No, it's
Brian
Roman Wilson,
Thomas is
yeah.
a big question mark too.
I think Brian's gonna hit as a route runner because I think he has so much in there. But Brian Thomas is a question because his hands are, to me, questionable. Forget the numbers. He's made some awesome grabs at Ole Miss, and trust me, I was on board with that. But also the flip side is like, yo, you just watch him. He does not like the ball in contested spots. So fit's going to matter a lot there. Like, get him it vertically. Let him track the football. Don't let him live underneath. Jalen Polk, he might. I don't think so, but he might. I think Jalen Polk's too good of a route runner. He has too good of hands, as you said, to miss.
Yeah, I think he'll just be a solid receiver. Like, I'm not saying he's going to be a stud at all. I just think he very low floor or high floor.
Yep.
Like, he's a starter. Just, you know.
All right, man. I wasn't trying to take this sidetrack. Do you have anything else to add to this? I just think it's an interesting idea because I was listening to a podcast. I don't remember whose it was. What's right for you? Playing ads. But I was listening to a podcast, bro, and I was like, he said ad break. And I was like, dude, that makes a lot of sense, dog. When you start like talking about these drafts, I'm like, dude, and I got so many guys that I like, but everybody has guys they like. And then they're like, well, we can just wait on receiver. And it's like, well, hold up, bro. There's so many that miss. Like, can we? Like, better get that guy we love.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
ultimately, when we step back and we look at it, like it's not gonna matter where we took these guys. Like truly, if you walked away with a good player, no one's gonna care that the value is that Easy gave up a 6th round pick next year, bro. You got the dude, get the freaking dude. Like no one's gonna care. No one's gonna look back and wonder about that. You got the guy.
No one should be pressed over get up a 6th round pick either. Charles, 6th round pick. Come on.
Now you tie with the 3rd round pick. Now all of a sudden we got problems. Like just
now,
you know what I mean. But
how about this though? It's our 3rd round pick, which would essentially be a 4th round pick. And we have 2 4th round picks.
This is true. Is it true? All right. I see what you're doing there. I get what you're doing there. All right. Well, let's do this then. I'll do my mock quick here. Polk is the real number 2 we need. I don't know. I like him a lot. I know Easy does too. So
yeah.
I'm worried about McConkey, but that's more of an injury thing. And I think certain guys just miss because of injuries.
Yeah, he might be a very. I just love his route running, dude. He's crisp.
He is, bro. He looks like Cup because he looks like he should play slot. The style he plays with looks like a slot, but he's big. So like it's like, okay, there's a lot to buy in there. Yeah, he's a great route runner. So it's like it's hard to question.
He's got quick feet. That's what I like too.
Mm-hmm. It's nasty. Every cornerback just cooking him on those out routes. Every corner. All right. So I went crazy too, like you did. We took okay, yeah, here we go. We traded up. Easy, bro. I thought we were doing the same thing. So I went from
Lord.
20 to 29. I gave up pick 98 and I swapped. Wait, no, I apologize. Wrong side. I gave up 61 and next year's 6th.
I can't give up a 3rd and a 6th, but here you are.
Well, hold up. I didn't make 7 trades. Easy. Actually, I probably did. Hold up. Yeah, I did. So here's what I did. I swapped. I went back from 61 to 98, and then I moved up 9 spots the first round, and then I swapped future picks. The value chart. Yeah, the value chart. Value chart was on board with that. All right, here we go. I used value chart. Yeah. Easy. Here's the thing. Y'all need Easy's the type of guy to move the sliders. All right. That's just Yo, all right. Here we go. Easy, you want to take a guess at who I moved up for?
You're smirking. Oh, Terry Arnold. No.
Okay.
Latu.
All right, let's see.
Graham Barton. I don't hate it. I don't think they move up for a guy that doesn't start, but he's really good.
I got to give a shot. So when I was on Bleacher today, someone said that, and I was like, I don't think they're going to trade up for a offensive lineman. Like taking one is one thing, moving back, taking one makes a ton of sense, but trading up to get one would be crazy. However, I haven't done a mock, I don't think, with an offensive lineman. So I was like, I need to do this. And when you were going live, so I was like, perfect when you called me. So I was like, let's do it. I have this one. I don't know, bro. Like, okay, obviously for the future, he's going to start. He's going to start future years. could either start at guard or center. So he gives us flexibility across the board. But
I
I'll be
love
honest,
him.
man. Like, you like him?
I love him a lot. I love him.
Oh, okay. So I don't really need to sell anything here. I'll just say this:
You know,
there was the three things. So he's got versatility. Check that. He's also got finish. Like he plays through the whistle. He is nasty. So he's got that. And then he also has to me like the footwork in terms of like the recovery and the bend and things like that. So at tackle, you'll see it can be a little bit wonky at tackle. So I think he's better on the inside, but because he does that, you get flexibility there if you want to make that long term. A little bit shorter armed. But I heard an interview of him today, speaking of interviews, and he was talking about playing with shorter arms and how he would kind of watch guys with shorter arms playing left tackle spot. Taylor Decker has shorter arms. His are a little bit longer than that, but he has shorter arms too. Like, to me, the way that he plays and the style that he plays with, like, this could save you money financially for the future, but he also just checks every single box. And my grades are pretty darn high on him. Like, I didn't love him everywhere, but there wasn't really any knocks that I had on the guy. So yeah, we're gonna go get the offensive lineman, and I don't know. I mean, this feels like a dang lion, bro. Like,
I think it's phenomenal. I just don't know if it's a move that's gonna like happen. You know?
Yeah, no, I don't honestly think so either. I'd be kind of surprised. You already know I traded.
Yeah, so D.
Yeah, I would be first, especially if Pittsburgh did it. But if Pittsburgh was like, what'd you say? What'd you say?
I said, yeah, so D.
Yeah. That's crazy. Bro, like, I heard you say that, and I was like, I don't know what he said, so I'm just gonna continue. That sounds wild now that you said it again. I was, yo, oh shoot, I was gonna say, oh no, if Pittsburgh was sitting there and they said we won a lineman, they could move back to 29 if they were on like Powers Johnson or Frazier. I think they could, from what we know. So for me, this is like Lions are doing it because they can play everywhere. So they're like, bam. And this is my favorite move of the entire draft. You know, typically I like the later ones, but this is the one for me. I think he's gonna be a dog, bro. He has a sustained strength, dude. I mean, just watch him play. He's awesome. All right, we'll continue. Move back a little bit. Pick 73. So this was part of the trade. I had to kind of flip back here. And we get Javon Baker out of UCF. Well, I know we did him in the receiver video. He was number 10, I think, for me. So I don't know if I mocked him yet. He's one that, you know, I don't know. It's gonna be harder in round 3 to be a clear miss. I mean, you could absolutely be a miss, but I think he's one that their expectations are gonna be tempered when you draft him. You're not gonna expect him to be like that dude right away. But I think the upside's all there. The body size, the skill set, it's all there. Just the tracking's there, the production's there. So yeah, I don't know. I think this is a good fit, and it's kind of like it thins out so fast at the outside position. I just jumped on it. Here we go.
Phone it.
Ooh, wait, where did I get this from? Oh, this must have been a trade up. Oh no, this is a trade back. Okay, yeah. So I actually did move back. So I got a round 6 pick. Y'all are gonna see why. This mock's crazy. It's kind of like Easy's a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. Trade for Bart. Oh, hey, Broder's feeling it. You know what?
Why am I taking shots? Whoa, why am I hurt?
Yeah, hey, Broder, stay here for the grade part, please. All right, we need some, you know. And this is the one we're grading, by the way, not the first one. That was my predictive. Cameron Kinchins out of Miami, little bit slower, right? 4.62. I probably shouldn't have led with that because people are automatically going to hate that. However, again, he's a stylistic fit perfectly, bro. He's a stylistic fit. I wrote down he's a post safety. He can play that backup role to Kirby, or if he has a single high, he's a physical big hitter. They say he's a great communicator. I had him lower there. But this is like, you watch him, he looks like a linebacker hitting people. So it gives us our safety depth that we want. I was not intending to go safety here, but Cameron Kinch is another guy that I haven't mocked yet. Actually, I have his notes right here. I haven't mocked him yet to the Lions.
So you drafted Tracy Walker, says Charles D.
My bad. I muted again. No, I didn't have his 40 time, but I love his play speed. So now that I know that, you know, there could be some concerns there, but I thought his range was there. And, you know, he's not as great man. That'll be the biggest knock is his man coverage, to be honest. So I drafted Tracy Walker. You know what? I ain't mad at that. Yeah, I like Tracy. I think I drafted Tracy. Easy, would you be down to re-sign Tracy Walker?
Well, that's what he's giving you trash for it. I like I actually kind of like him in coverage.
Wait.
Just from little bit. No. Kitchens. I like Kitchen better in coverage than I like Tracy.
Yeah, I could get on board. And he's got 12. I think he's got 12 free interceptions. So the ball skills, which I didn't have a super high grade on, like he's got that. So yeah, I like it for this fit. He's a competitor, got that edge. There you go. Hey, look, I like that. All right, let's let's continue. We got so here we go. Easy. Come on, man. We're getting aggressive. But here, let me also point this out. By the way, y'all see how I'm not giving up future picks like that? Like
That's crazy.
yeah, because we,
You just giving up this year's picks. That's wild. When we're trying to win the Super Bowl, that's wild.
no, I mean, okay. Now I was gonna say, to be fair, you could argue like if you want to say a
Or-
future pick was thrown into one of these to make it make more sense, that's fine. But we traded up, and this was me getting aggressive, just like you said, conviction. This was a conviction draft. Go up, get Jarvis Brownlee. Based on their board too, it's a the cornerbacks, bro. Like it kind of falls off after this for me, and I think Jarvis Brownlee can play slot. We touched on, but he also can play wide. He's a big press, physical man corner. So I love me some Jarvis Brownlee. He's built like almost like Jerry Jacobs, I guess. And there's play speed questions. That's the biggest question for me. So honestly, I guess there's some similarities there. But yeah, hey, the Lions brought those guys
you
in.
are not helping yourself.
But he takes the football away. Like, okay, not a ton. He doesn't have a lot of like production, but he
Oh
showed he can
my
take the ball
god!
away.
What are
He's a
you
big hitter.
doing?
Bro, if you want an elite run support guy, this is your guy. All right. Jarvis Brownlee's that dude. He's one of my guys. All right. So there you go, Charles, who asked that. Hey, look at the B+. They were feeling that one. This is my favorite. Easy. We packed it all in and said, let's go get him. We'll end the draft here.
Jeez.
Round 5. Good night. Hey, you
Oh
look, day 3, y'all got all set up. Draft is
crazy.
over. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. You could argue this takes more, but this is why I got 180 because I was like, I might go crazy. I did. So I trade up, get Gabriel Murphy.
I like it.
I don't know. Easy. Do you have any thoughts on Gabriel Murphy? Because part of me when watching him was like, is this guy better than Latu? I'm not even gonna lie. Like I didn't get there, but I was like, yeah, like I was like, bro, this guy's nasty.
You're not the only person I know that was in love with him once upon a time.
Bro, he's super polished as a pass rusher. I think he has way better take on ability than he plays with. He plays with more slither than take on in terms of offensive lineman, but he's got the strength to do it. I'm like, okay, there's upside there. He's not that kind of pass rusher as Latu, and he's not like the most explosive rusher, but he's polished. So when you're looking for like a day one impact, Gabriel Murphy to me gives you that day one impact. I love this dude. I think this is an insane ranking where they have, and they have like 140 something. But yeah, I'm on board.
I gotta rewatch him because I people that I know and respect were really big fans of him. I wasn't.
No.
But again, I had to do more homework on him. I'll say that.
Did you watch Grayson Murphy by chance instead of Gabriel?
His twin brother?
Yeah. Because I was like, wait a minute, who the heck is Grayson Murphy? This dude had to be a backup. I'm like, all right, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's like in the draft too, and he's not getting any love. I'll say this with Murphy, you can move him around a little bit. As for not like I've seen him play a little bit of Sam. I feel like,
yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't blown away by anything, but you, Russell Brown, you guys are both big Gabriel Murphy fans.
Nice. Okay. Now I was gonna see what I kind of finished up with there, but that's good. I don't know. Wait, let me see. Oh, by the way, I checked out your guy Mohammed. He's legit, dude.
Oh my,
dude's legit, bro. I think I have those two next to each other. My ranks.
Who do you have?
I have Mohammed and who would I have better? I'm pulling up right now.
Yeah.
I had Murphy one spot above him.
All right, this stream's over.
Yeah. Hey, no, but I had Kamara high though. I had him above. Watch this. I had him above Jonah Ellis.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So,
I'll say that. I think Ellis got like the dog, but he don't got the size. You know, like if Jonah Ellis came in a bigger package, he might even sneak.
He's a sandbacker though. He's a sandbacker though. Like what we're talking about. He's that. Like if Jonah Ellis was like our round, if we had a round 4 pick, if he was somewhere in that range and he would, or maybe round 3, maybe, I don't know, I'd want to move back. He'd be that sandbacker of the future. Because I'm with you. He looks kind of weird playing. He's not going to be defensive end, I don't think.
Do you think Gabriel Murphy, if we grab him, he plays Sam or he plays edge? Or both?
Let me see. No, that's a good question. I don't know. I think could he play the James Houston role? Yeah, I think he could. I don't know that
playing. Oh yeah, it's fair.
You know what I mean? Like I don't, like he'll definitely be like a third down piece, right? So he'll be okay, we'll put him in there. But like he could compete with him because he can be more pass rush than Barnes.
I don't.
Lines everywhere, yeah.
I don't know about Murphy, man.
I know he's got third down ability, and I said I believe in his ability at point of attack, but he lacks math. And like he doesn't have. He tested well. He ran a 4.68 40, 39-inch vert. He has shorter arms, and he's not very explosive, like from when you watch him, like in terms of first step or anything like that. But he's a pretty clean pass rusher.
Because I think he either has to be. I think he might almost have to be like a wide 9 or just like out where he could just go. Murphy. Am I wrong on that? And I've seen him move everywhere. I've seen him play inside. I think.
I hear what you're saying.
I've seen him play linebacker. I just don't know if he's as effective from those areas. Linebacker.
No, yeah. Well, I had. Well, he doesn't win with power, so I can understand.
It's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the.
But
could you argue the Lions could use that behind like Death for Hutchinson, things like that? Like they could use a guy that can win with that skill set, big agility. Yeah. I think he's best in agility.
I just don't know if it works at the pro level.
You don't know if that works
for him. For him.
Buying a
Latu's 6'5" and freaking the same weight.
Okay, true. Yeah, 6'2".
He's got a deeper bag.
Okay. All right, I'm not mad at what you're saying.
I think he's too small.
You think he's too small at 6'2", 6'2 and a half, 247?
I think he's too small to be what I saw him doing.
A game last season.
I feel like I've seen him like literally everywhere. Maybe not too small. Maybe that's the wrong word.
You mean like lined up everywhere? Well, yeah, on third down, they definitely put him on the inside, and he goes to work in there. Like, so they'll put him over the center and the guard and stuff. Yeah. No, they do that a ton.
Yeah, I just don't know. That's just me. I could be totally wrong. I'm definitely like I am in the opposite. Like everyone that I know, a lot of them are Gabriel Murphy fans.
I think for us it'd be a change of pace because I think we have a lot of guys.
Lost you.
It'd be like a I don't know, just a different body type to rush the passer rather than the speed to power. It's like, oh, now you got a guy that's a little bit technical. James Houston doesn't really do that. Like he tries.
So it sounds like you're trying to eat your microphone.
Is it really?
Like, yeah. Well, now it's good. But before it sounded like you were definitely trying to make love. Sweet love.
Yeah. Yeah, but here's the thing, Eric. The PFF trade simulator.
Yep. Now you're gone. What is happening?
Yo, no, I was gonna say the PFF simulator is pretty forgiving, man. Like you can get away with some stuff on there for sure. Like you don't have to be real. Like Easy was being real with his trade. You don't have to be. And then PFF also offers you trades, so we just go by that. Like, yeah, I don't know if teams would be willing to. I don't know that Pittsburgh would want to move out of that spot, especially if they're losing Graham Barton. But I think it's an interesting idea to go get Graham Barton or someone.
I like Graham Barton. If he falls to 29, I'd sprint to the freaking podium.
Yeah, I'm on board with you there. Defensive back, Andrew Phillips, Kentucky. All right, so let's end it with this man. We gotta get the votes in. Honestly, I don't even need to show Easy's mock. Easy, should we show your mock?
I mean, I won. What are we doing?
Hey, don't. Easy's
what do we?
I've already been swept, dog. Hey, don't vote yet unless you already remember what they are. I'll show them on the screen. But if you already remember, you can vote. But like, let me show them to be fair.
Before you vote, Gabriel Murphy sucks. Just know that. Same. Weird.
Yeah, this is mine. Yeah, this was pretty good. Look at that, bro. 86%. Easy. Top 86%. That's a small group of people.
It is.
Like if there was only 6 of us, that'd be basically 5. It'd be basically 5 of those people. That's 5 people is not a lot of people.
Sure.
If you think about it. I mean, you think 5 people is a lot of people?
I don't know. 5 people is not a lot of people.
So now you know. All right, then we'll go to Easy's real quick. Hold up, let me. Hey, also first off, can we give some claps or like some sort of emojis for Easy doing these shows up to the draft? I mean, bro, it's late and he's doing this after his show, so we appreciate you for coming on, man. This has been fire.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you having me.
No, this has been sweet because
Oh, so it hasn't been sweet. You're just lying. You just mute yourself to make up, like you said, nice things. You really probably said I suck.
Hey, you know the positive of this is I'm not taking this microphone on draft day, so this is,
If you don't get a new microphone,
bro. It's the cord, dog. It's the cord, bro.
if you
Yeah,
don't get a new cord,
man. Oh, and also shout out to Broder. I forgot Broder's in the chat. Yeah, shout out to Broder.
shout out, bro. Bro came through too,
Nice.
2 times.
Yo, I really don't know how to share yours. I'm not even trying to be like a hater, bro. I don't. It won't share. Yo,
No, that's cool.
yo, why won't it share, bro? Nah,
I
hold
won.
on. Wait, are you serious,
Oh, I got you. Am I serious?
bro? How do I
Is he
share?
serious?
Easy. Can you share it? I can't share anything.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on.
All right.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I
As
don't.
long as I don't
Share
pull up this PH screen here.
Can I share it?
Bang. Can you see me?
All right. Yeah. Oh,
Is it
that
showing
looks
it?
good. That looks better than mine. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know.
easy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you
Chat.
Yeah.
Are we serious right now, bro? All right, now y'all can vote. Hey, come on now.
How many words did you get
This
in yours?
ratio is unreal. Hey, this ratio is crazy. This ratio is crazy, bro. There is no
exact center.
There's no shot, dog. He gave him a third and a sixth for 2 starters, dog.
That's great. You'd love to draft a third and a sixth for 2 starters. Come on.
What? Hey, chat, for real though. Jared versus Graham Barton. Who y'all taking?
Oh,
let's be real.
My man, Broder. This is one of the best he's seen.
All right, Broder. I take it back, Broder. Hey. No, hold on. Because this, oh my, I can't even share mine again. How did Easy win, bro? I really don't understand. I don't. I'm so confused. Man, I just don't know.
You know I am. You know who I am. These draft picks, you know who I am with these?
You're like Bob Quinn a little bit. Who's what is that?
I'm an ashy Thanos. Was it work? All right, we're done. We're not gonna try that again. I started getting.
You don't know about the kicker though, but you voted Easy, bro. This is crazy, actually.
Hold on. You want to know a fun fact about the kicker? I got you. Dion, I got you. Say less. The kicker was in Detroit today at Little Caesars headquarters. He also was the only player to work out at the Stanford Pro Day. You know who was at that Stanford Pro Day?
Yeah.
Detroit Lions. He was literally the only player to work out there. The only one. Just saying.
Easy. What are you trying to say?
He kicked 41 of 45 the last 2 years at Stanford. He won the Lou Groza Award. Was a finalist. I'm sorry, he didn't win it. And he spent the last 2 days in Detroit because he already knows he's going to stay there. Look at him. See Little Caesars pizza?
Yeah, that don't make your draft better though. You know what I'm saying? Chat.
Dude, they're flexing. That's a victory. That's a victory pose if I've ever seen one.
Hey, Graham Barton, dog. All right. Javon Baker, that's the starter. Let's get it. Cameron Kitchens. How are you gonna say he got more? Jarvis Brownlee, Gabriel Murphy. You know what?
Brother, I'm with you. I don't understand why Jalen Harrell's so wildly underrated either.
Easy.
Honestly,
he has one move, bro.
Honestly,
how are you gonna tell me Gabriel Murphy can't rush the passer, but Jalen Harrell? What would you take straight up? Who'd you take?
Let's check the numbers.
Check the numbers, please. Check the numbers. Yeah. Hey, screen share those numbers. Easy, screen share those, please. Nah, because this is getting serious though. Chat, this ain't even funny anymore, bro. I'm trying to figure out how the ratio is like looking like it is.
God, horses in the back. 6'4", 242 pounds. Already bigger. Just let's start right there.
I mean, he's lighter, but yeah.
6.5. 6.5 last year. All right, let's see.
Okay, he cooked.
I mean, come on, are we really scared of a guy named Gabriel? Like that's Gabriel.
McLeather is not better than Brownlee, bro. That's so crazy. That's
crazy.
crazy. I
8 sacks next to Latu.
So
Not
dude
cutting
was
it.
stealing sacks and he still racked up 8 of them things.
On 13 games played, 8 sacks. Oh, let's get fair. Oh, we're just not gonna look at that. Okay, we ain't gonna look at that. What page was I on before I did this?
I don't know. I think we were just showing mocks. We're just showing the mock. I don't know. He has the size and speed. He do have the size and speed, bro. A lot of people got the size and speed though. A lot of people don't got it though. Easy knows what I'm talking about. A lot of people don't have it. That's like saying you take Andrew Phillips, Dwight over Andrew Phillips because he's got the size and speed. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I love McLovin, by the way, too, Charles D. Do you have notes on him?
Yeah, because I mocked him, I think, our very first time.
Would you like to share with the class?
Yeah, you can share with the class. That's my very first time, man. What about stickers? Why don't they put stickers in this thing? To be real, like that's what they're missing. Stickers needs to be on this.
That was one of the more wild things I've seen in my life. I didn't know you could get drafted out of the CFL. That was crazy.
It is kind of wild.
Oh, McLovin is so good. What are you talking about? I'm watching him right now.
He ain't that good.
He's so good.
I don't think my notes are in my book right now. I think I gotta go get them. This thing is a mess over here, bro. Hey, by the way, we're dropping our. I'm gonna try to do like my top 100. What is he? 6'1.5", 185. I haven't missed a cover 3 corner, bro. I mean, look, we play some cover 3, dog, but
I'm saying he's gonna play a little safety.
I drafted a safety, man.
Hey, Brad likes versatile guys. It's not my fault.
I will say though, yeah. So tomorrow, bro, I'm doing my easy. I think we're doing a top 100 outside of the top 20. I think that's gonna be the list. I think
that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna rank it though, to be real, because it's gonna be a mess, man. I might just do it by position, to be real, because ranking them is gonna be so difficult, like time wise. But yeah, we got a lot of dudes here. I counted like 119 I had yesterday, and I added some more to that today. So
look at Broder. Easy. Did you say Brad loves verse?
That's literally Jarvis Brownlee's middle name. They call him Jarvis Versatile Brownlee.
That's crazy.
That man plays slot and wide.
They call him
and he kicks returns. And he plays quarterback. He plays a little bit of tackle too, easy. We just step in there. He got that arm length.
Listen, if you had to step in a ring versus Jared Verse, winner walks out with a contract. Who wins?
Wait, if who does? If Brownlee does?
Yeah.
I'm thinking Brownlee. Exactly. That dude's the dog, bro. Brownlee would be like that dude from Nacho Libre that jumped on his back. You remember that? Where he was like jumping on his back with the long hair? That's what Brownlee would be like. Yeah, he'd be crazy.
You know what you do? You just jump backwards.
Nah, Nacho didn't have that move in his bag. I don't know if Jared got that.
Oh, yeah, no, not him.
You might need to develop. You might need to develop.
Well, this is fun beating you again. I mean, this is fun joining you again. Appreciate you having me.
We're not doing polls anymore, guys. I appreciate you joining, man. This was awesome.
We're not doing polls. I'll see you Thursday.
See you Thursday, man. We'll throw that up real quick. Soaring Eagle Casino. Someone asked me today, we're going to be Soaring Eagle Casino for the draft. Let me not throw that one up. Bam. You can see the Avengers right here.
Harmon Moore. Everything King. This really is the Avengers. Like we're missing Broder. We're missing a few of the WSN guys, but we got a good crew. We got a great crew, honestly. Herman Moore's in the crew. That's all-time Detroit line great. So
out to H, man. All right, cool, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all joining. Stay tuned for that tomorrow, and we out. Shout out to Easy for getting me to do this.